Oh, hey, everybody. We're live. It's Todd and Devin. Now, Todd and Devin are now going to go do a little Facebook work. We'll be right back, so you can watch my face as I click around. Oh, hey, everybody. We're live. Todd and Devin are now going to go do a little Facebook work.
Turn your volume down.
Oh, hey, everybody. We're live. Todd and Devin are now going to go do a little Facebook work.
Turn your volume down.
There we go. That was driving us crazy. All right, so playing live. Lock. So everybody, I hope it's all going well. We're getting a little prep here, a little playing. I should have typed my message before I went on live and lock. Tactical. Heroes of Normandy. If I type the original Grognard, does that come up?
Oh, I actually already posted it on my Facebook, so you don't have to post it on yours. Or you don't have to include me on it, because then it'll just double post or probably. Let's see if I'm doing this right. And of course, Al is one of the first people in the chat. Hello, Mr. Al.
What's up, Al?
Happy Friday to you, sir.
Oh, I don't want to do that one. I almost made it so everyone could log in. That would have been a disaster. All right, everyone, this is taking me a little longer than I thought. Please, pardon me. Devin, entertain the crowd.
Me? Why do I always have to entertain it? Nobody wants to see me. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Devin, the OG, and Todd, the itinerant hobbyist. I can't say I'm at my table because I'm not at my table. We're both at our computer. What are we playing? We are playing Lock and Load Infantry Tactical Heroes of Normandy. I have no clue what scenario we're doing, even though Todd sent me the screenshots and everything for it. But we're going to be fighting in the hedgerows of Germany, hedgerows of France, British Airborne versus German Wehrmacht. I'm playing the Germans. Todd is playing the stalwart, clunky British. Yeah, so we're going to see what happens.
So, thank you, Devin, for entertaining.
Woohoo!
So we're playing a little, like you said, Heroes of Normandy. So let's go look at the scenario we're playing. It's Saving Brigadier Hill. It's one of the intro scenarios. Devin has played before, but it's been a while.
Yeah, you could say that.
Ranville, France, June 6, 1944. British 3rd Para Brigade under Brigadier James Hill had successfully accomplished their D-Day objectives, but with heavy casualties. They then established a holding position north of the town of Ranville. Ranville was the key in defending the British right flank. Hill and his staff did their best in placing blocking positions against a stereotypical strong German counterattack, but the line was stretched thin. The Germans quickly took advantage of this precarious situation the following day. Designed by Dale Holmstrom. Some of us know that name.
That is a name we might have heard somewhere before, once or twice.
So let's go now. You're going to no longer see Devin and our pretty face. I thought that would convince people to watch. Devin thinks it won't convince people to watch. So
I think it's a bit of an impediment. I mean, I've got a voice for radio. I don't have really a voice for TV. Now you don't have that impediment. You're a much more attractive man than I am.
Well, now I'm blushing. Sorry, one more thing I have to do, people. All right, so let's share the screen. Stop looking at our face. Maybe we'll probably come back when we're done here. Let's do application window, and let's do Lock and Load. So we're using the Vassal system, which was designed originally to show ASL. Now it shows all kinds of board games, including Lock and Load, which is a little brother of ASL. Only in that it's a tactical squad game. All right, so let's just show what I'm doing. So I've got 3 squads of British paras. I've got a Vickers, a Lord Holmes with decisive, which allows me to shoot twice in a turn. And then I throw it away. I lose that option. I've got 2 others here. They're assaulters and melayers. So when they assault, they think they get a +1 or they don't get a penalty when they assault fire. I need to look that up. And when they melee, they get a +1 to their attack. This is going against 2 assault fire capable 264s. 2 another squad's of 144s. Oh, 164 and a 144 with a medic. The medic basically is a rally dude, but he can't do anything besides that. But that's a very valuable thing. He's got Sergeant Barman leading 3 more 164s and a machine gun, and then Lieutenant Cook with 3 more 164s and a 2.9 machine gun. So there you go. The British go first, which I find funny.
Especially seeing how they are on defense. And I would like to point out that this is maintaining your theme this year of paratroopers.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. That's right. Year of the Paratrooper. I'm actually trying to do a year of a kind of gaming. A year is a long time. We'll see if I stick to it. But I'm just doing it because it's kind of it's 75th anniversary of 44, when there was obviously D-Day and Market Garden and probably a couple other drops I'm forgetting about. And just kind of fighting any battles. I'm playing GPS Create right now on my other table to the paradrop for the Germans. But it and also to kind of support a fellow wargamer, Lance, who is creating Paratrooper, the drama series. Go look it up on Facebook. Paratrooper, the drama series. Go join it and follow it. They're probably going to do another Indiegogo here soon. They're just trying to make a series similar to Band of Brothers, but it's about paratroopers. Like they'll cover Crete, D-Day, Market Garden from a British perspective, and obviously the Crete will be German. But I think it's pretty cool. He's a cool dude. He's a professional filmmaker, so this is what he does for a living. He happens to be a wargamer as well. My only connection is that I supported him on Indiegogo, so there you go. But check him out, Paratrooper, the original drama series, or the drama series. That's that. Now, Devin, it makes me wonder why I think when I read something like British go first, I'm thinking, okay, why? What would I do? But I guess I could adjust my one of my guys if I think, oh, I could do a coming all on one side or something. Because I can assault move and wait to fire later. But I think, I guess if I wanted to move, I don't know. I think I just sit here and wait. So I guess I'll sit here and wait. So you can pass through. We can pass 3 times in a row. If that happens, the turn ends. And this is 8 turns. I put an abandon thing here.
Yeah, I saw that.
That'd be another cool thing if they had that, like finish or something. But so we have 8 turns. We'll see how long it takes. Oh, there is. So what Devin's trying to do is this victory hex here. He's trying to clear all good order. So if one of them's shaken, that's not good order. Clear all good order British from this victory hex and 3 hexes out. So 1, 2, 3 to this foxhole, 1, 2, 3 to the edge, 1, 2, 3. So that basically that includes that building there, that box. He's trying to clear me out in 8 turns. There is an event here once there's line of sight. Unfortunately, I know what the event is. Devin doesn't. So I got like 9 tanks coming in. So I'm excited about that.
Damn it, that's what I was afraid of.
23 squads. So I think I got this under wrap. So it's line of sight. So he can see this for quite some time. And so let me, what I wanted to go see here is who's watching. You're going to hear my voice again real quick here. So Al, Red Sox fan, is on, and I'm going to probably just come back and chat after maybe turn 2 or 3. Devin, help me remember to do that.
Yep.
So we got Al, Red Sox fan. Happy Friday to you too, brother. Al, Red Sox fan, great sports channel. He's a sports guy, football, baseball primarily. Obviously, Al, Red Sox fan, you can tell. Great channel. He's always so good about supporting us too when we chat on his channel. Stefan is on the page here, and he's watching us. Thank you, sir. He will be our rules guru. It's +1 on the assault for an assaulter. So not only do you not get a penalty, but you also get a +1. So that's awesome. Okay, and I shall pass the ball to you. You may go, sir.
All right. So as as Todd was saying earlier, this is an impulse-driven game, which basically means, for those of you who don't know the system, is each one of us has the opportunity to activate one unit, one stack, or a what's the word I'm looking for? Contiguous series of hexes if we have leaders in them, and we alternate back and forth. So it's not a complete I go, you go, where I'm moving all my forces and he's moving all of his forces. It's basically one stack at a time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up here with Lieutenant Koch, and I'm going to move him. He's got 4 movement points. We're going to go 1.
He has 6.
Well, he does, but does he?
He conveyed that to his people in his text too.
Oh, okay. Why did I miss that?
It's called double time movement, even though you don't double time.
Okay, so 6 movement points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That actually changes things. We'll go 5 right there, and we'll halt.
So moving into the crops is 2 plus the 1 over the hedge would have been 3 into that one.
Is it 2 for the crops? I thought crops are only 1. Let me check the book.
Wheat field.
Wheat field. Oh, leg is 2. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So okay, yeah, I'm right there. Sorry.
Gosh, you gotta watch. You gotta watch Devin, everybody.
I know. Well, I can't say it's because I'm nefarious or trying to get around. No, I'm just stupid. So yeah, you got to keep an eye on me because I am not a clever man. I keep telling people this. Nobody believes me. Anyways, back over to you.
We just had Gustavo join us. He said, Devin, you're lucky there's no Bakash. He is, and so am I.
Yeah.
So, Devin, you would mark Lieutenant Koch not ops complete, but moved that whole track.
Why not?
So moved would, because that will convey to us later that if I was to fire on you, which I probably won't because you'll be out of sight, there would be the penalties on you the whole turn for the.
Yes. Okay. There
Ops
we go.
complete is really only used for spotting and some other stuff. That it's just to show that, because you can still op fire and stuff when you have ops complete on.
That's right. You're right.
So, you know what, Devin? I really enjoy playing this game with you. I'm going to pass again.
Really?
Because
I'm shocked. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead, and if for some odd reason it is cropping up whenever I talk, it's cropping up in the feed. So when I'm talking, they're not seeing the map.
Oh, you know what? I need to lock it down on me. I forget to do that.
Okay, that looks like, let me give it a few seconds for it to kick in. All right, looks like that's working now, because I know nobody wants to see my shining face while I'm playing the game.
I don't know if I put hide from.
Nope, it's still got my face there. Let's see, where is it? Let's see. I think there's a way I can do it that I can.
Try it again.
Test 1, 2, test 1, 2, testy 1, 2. The problem is it takes like 15 seconds for it to kick in. But we'll wait here a few seconds.
It's working.
Okay. All righty. So we're going to go ahead and take our deadly Sergeant Bauman. I think that's his name. I can't see real well because my eyesight is shot. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And yeah, cool. Everyone says the thing has stopped happening. So cool. Thanks for pulling that up. All right. This is when I wish I had some elevation, but I don't. So go for it.
Well, that's it. That's my movement. Back over to you.
Pass.
You're making it so difficult on me. All right, we're going to take my assault troopers, the 264s and E3. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to F5.
Light woods are 2. Yeah.
And then final movement into F6.
Beautiful. Move to pass. Pass. Todd passes.
Hold
on. Yeah, pass.
Okay. Well, I guess that just leaves my medic stack. So now, does he confer the 2 movement points onto the entire?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll be it.
I feel like I'm doing something wrong in this scenario. You also get an ops complete when you fail to play smoke. Oh, Devin, by the way, your smoke use is 2. So you know, it's just like all the others. You roll 1 die, and if you need a 2 or less. Stefan, does the leadership apply to that? Anyway, you get a 2 or less, you get smoke, and we'd have to kind of. It's just blocking, basically. I think.
Yep.
It goes away that turn.
It goes away the next turn.
But it costs you. I think it's different now in the 5.0 rules. But I think you can place it for a movement point, and then you can keep moving. I think even if you fail. Stefan, no. I don't know what you're saying no to. Anyway, so I think that's it for you. Now, do I want to do anything? Do I want to reposition based on what I'm seeing here? My only thing is I'm thinking, should I put the Vickers up further? I do want to check something if the Vickers is a dismount or a dismantle type gun here. Some of the guns you have to dismantle to move. Yep, you do. So that's probably one reason I would have done that. So you can't move it unless you dismantle it, which takes a, I think takes a turn or something, or takes a, you know. So I guess I'll pass, and you'll pass because there's nothing else for you to do, and
yep,
and I'd pass, and then we call it good. Great.
Yep.
This game's gonna go great. So, but we get to roll dice now. Let's roll for initiative.
Yay. Well, let's move the turn ahead. Let's see. This doesn't automatically clear.
No, you have to do it. So we clear the walking symbols and the admin counters. It looks like you did that.
I cleared the moving, but I'm not sure. Is there a button to remove all the? I don't see it.
It's delete
admin. Ah, there we go.
Oh, if you fail smoke, if you fail your ops complete. If you succeed, you move with -1. Okay, yeah, that's cool. All right, so we move the turn. So now roll that 1d6. Todd gets a 3. Oh, we tied.
Yahtzee.
I think it stays with me. Or do we roll again?
I don't know.
That's what's so funny about this kind of thing. It's like, I should know this. This is like the most basic, simple thing ever. Yes, initiative remains as before. So you know what, Devin? I think I'm going to pass.
You are? I'm shocked. Shocked, I say. Well, I don't see any reason to stop with what we did before, so I think we're going to go with Lieutenant Koch again, move him up to M6 for 2 points, and then into M7 for 2 points. Do it. You know you want to. Do it.
Do it. Do it now.
Do it.
Pass.
All right. Well, then we're going to go to Lieutenant Bauchman, and he's going to go ahead. You know what?
Hold it.
Okay.
We got to check your line of sight. Can you see that spot?
Oh, I don't. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't think so. I think it's going to cut through those woods and see through in G3 or H3.
I agree. Okay, just want to make sure.
Well, let's see. Where's the line of sight marker at? I should have probably.
I'll let you check it. You can practice line of sight.
Oh, there's the line of sight tool. Line of sight. Oh, why is it? Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to.
That's funny. I can't check. It tells me where you're checking, but I can't see it. So
yeah, it definitely cuts through G3 and H6 through the trees. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
All right, so it's my impulse.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so J6 we're gonna low crawl into J7.
Oh, look at you!
I know, so fancy.
So there's a low crawl thing there.
Yep.
So everyone, this game has spotting. So with him low crawling in there, I can't technically see him. I'd have to roll a die. He's behind. He's in blocking terrain, so I have to roll a 2 or less to see him. I can see the guys in the one he moved first over there, Lieutenant Coke, because he just moved. But I can't see the guys. I can try to spot them, but it's funny in the rule book they say people, veterans or whatever they say, don't spot, they don't fire or something. So I'm not sure spotting. It has its place, but I haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, that's a new mechanic that didn't exist back when I first started playing. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I do not remember spotting back in the day when I was. Of course, it's been so long. I may have just forgotten about it because it was a mechanic I didn't like. But
that drives some people crazy. Spotting does drive people crazy. I guess I kind of look at it as it's kind of like skulking in ASL. And I've never been in battle, thank goodness. I've seen now that we have video from battles and stuff. It is amazing what you can't see. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Watch this Afghanistan stuff and all that. I'm like, I can't. There's fire coming, but I have no idea where it's coming from. And I'm like, but you would think it's a guy firing behind a hedge. Why can't you see him? Well, it's because there's stuff everywhere, and you're scared in your mind. All right, sorry, Devin.
That's okay. It's your impulse.
I don't want to play. Pass.
Oh,
look at this. It's boring.
Putting the entire impetus of the attack on me.
All right. So we were on Al's channel last week, chatting for a couple hours, super late, and we talked about being on the attack and defense, and yeah. But I put Devin on the attack, but I put him on the attack because I wanted to give him more stuff to do.
Because if the roles were reversed, I'd probably be doing the exact same thing, just sitting there, not doing anything, waiting for Todd to come to me. All right.
I mean, I'm reading a book right now. I'm just doing.
I'm sorry, I'm taking so long. F6. Do we want to move those guys? Or do we want to move my medic? Let's move the medic. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and move the medic and his stack in G4. Move them to H5 for 1, and then H6 for 2.
Do it. Jump the hedge, bro.
Not jumping the hedge, and I'm gonna remain. That's gonna be my movement.
Stefan says he spots once in a while. Stefan, do you play Vassal? Do you get on here and do this sort of crazy stuff? Do you want to? I would be afraid to play you, frankly, but you you can play Devin and I'll watch.
Oh, sure. Let me get my teeth kicked in.
Yes. You know what, Devin? I'm going to pass again.
Really? I'm shocked. All right. The guys in F6, just because they're going to go ahead and low crawl to F7.
Oh, come on. Well, I guess I could see it there, maybe.
No, you couldn't. Well, maybe maybe J2 could see me.
I doubt it.
Crawl in there anyways.
Not a bad idea.
So, back over to you. Your impulse.
They can see you, so that was good. Yippee! First fire!
Yay! No, you want to pass.
Well, I could.
Don't break your streak now. Don't do it on my account.
All right, so let's fire the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Behind the hedge, but he's in blocking, so he has no defensive modifier. He has moved, so he gets I think I get a +1 to my shot.
But I'm behind the hedge, so that's negated.
The hedge has no target modifier. But check me on that, Devin.
Yeah, we were talking about this before we started, but yeah, like you were saying, I don't take the movement penalty because you're shooting across the hedge.
Oh, yes, you're right. Thank you.
Yep. Oh, well, anyway, I'm assuming you're shooting at the guys in M7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, Lieutenant Coke. So Stefan, I don't want to lean on you, Stefan, but you're answering questions so nicely. But where you said I get a +1 because I'm a assaulter? That seems.
I think that he was saying that during melee.
Oh, okay. Because it would seem I'd get a benefit to assault move. Assaulter unit marked with a get +3 instead of +2 and firing at an adjacent target. Oh, that's when it's just an adjacent target. So usually get a +2 modifier when you're adjacent, but I get +3. Ooh, that's brutal. Come on right next to me, bro. So basically, I don't get any benefit for assault movement. Yikes. Okay, I will fire at him. So just one. No modifiers of any kind.
I don't get any for the wheat field. Nope, I don't get any for the wheat field.
So I'm going to roll 1 die +1. So I have a 5 firepower.
Yep. And I just get a straight up D6.
Correct.
Poopy.
So it's 5 - 1. So it's a damage check of 4.
Damage check of 4. Yep.
And I always play solo. I don't know if I roll that or you do, but
you can roll it. You're the one that's shooting at me. You should be the one that does the damage check. I would think.
I think actually, you know what? I'll let you roll those. So he's rolling a damage check here with that. So he has to add 5 to his damage check. He's rolling 1 die. And he wants to stay under those blue circles, those morale numbers. So he rolls for Lieutenant Coke first.
I'm adding 4.
4, yes. I want you to add 5.
I know you want me to add 5. All right. Now I roll for each guy individually, right?
Correct. Yep. Lieutenant Coke first.
So Lieutenant Coke first. We got a
9. So he's
9.
shaken.
So he is shaken. Yep.
So now he can't add his modifier of 1 to their roll.
Let's see. Where is it? Shaken. Don't I check to see if he gets wounded?
No, that's only if you rolled like 14 or above.
Oh, okay.
All right. 14.
So the next guy down, rolling for him. And he's going to be shaken as well.
So he's 9, so he's just shaken. You will be able to break one of these guys if you roll a 6.
If I roll a 6, yeah.
Roll a 6. Come on, Devin.
You've got faith in me, right?
I do.
Right, third yes!
So you reduce those guys.
Yep, and the
1/6. I think there's 1/6. The Germans don't just 1/6 4. So roll a die, Devin.
Yep, and it's a 6 even.
So it's a 0-5-4 half squad, and they're shaken, of course.
0-5-4 half squad. Yep. Not an auspicious start. Oh, come on. I'm going to have to move half a dozen guys off. There we go. There we go.
You can put them on top and kind of use your arrow key, and it'll move them down the row. But
that's more advanced than I can handle.
Okay. All right. Roll another 6, Devin. Roll another 6.
I don't want to roll
another.
Oh,
yes! The vassal roller.
All right. Even again, so it's a 0-5-4 half square.
Hey, Devin, I think you can click on the guy and reduce some casualties even. See? Go down.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there it is. Nope. Yep, it is. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. All right.
And you know what? Thank you, Devin.
Yeah, you suck.
Thank you. All right. I should
tell
everybody.
I thank the Vassal Dice Roller.
I haven't played enough Vassal, but I know enough people complain about it that I'm always like, should we, when I play someone else, should I use just regular dice? but we're both using it, so we're both screwed.
Yeah, pretty much.
So there is nothing else. Hey, Stefan, is there a limit to line of sight? I know there is at night and fog and stuff like that. I just wonder if there's a line of sight. So,
isn't it like I want to say 4 points worth of distract or obscuring? Not obscuring.
no, degrading. You can only go through 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, actually, you can only go through 1. If there's 2, then it's blocked. It's pretty unforgiving. Stefan says to look out about the right click one, but it looks like it's correct on here. It gave him the 054. Right, Devin? So I think it worked on that one. There is, by the way, I sent you the module that I have, 2.2. There's actually a new one, 2.3. I don't know what the difference is, but I decided since I'd sent that to you, we didn't need to mess with upgrading because
that's fine.
Works fine. But I did end up downloading all the modules again. No limit to line of sight. Thanks, Devin. I appreciate you helping us out here. It seems like you and I always get help, Devin. We have Mitch on one time and Scott Eagles on.
Scott Eagles, yeah, Scott Eagles.
Here. Thank goodness we have people who help. Stefan's actually watching me play solo and has, I'm sure, been going, oh my gosh, why is this guy making videos about this game? And I will pass, so that will end the turn.
Actually, that was your impulse was shooting at me.
Oh yeah, do you want to do something?
So technically it's back to me, but everybody's done something, so that's pass for me, which is back to you.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Yes, pass.
Pass.
Okay. Roll for initiative.
Now this is when I want a 6. No, of course not.
Of course not. Okay, so I said I'd come back at turn 3. I've been kind of looking at the things. Okay, so there we go. So thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it if you're watching. We have 5 people watching. That's cool. And if you're not, haven't come on, just make a chat there and let us know you're watching. Have any questions? Ask Stefan. You know what? I want to take into turn 3. Let me take a screenshot here. And I'm going to say saving Brigadier Hill. I'm going to put it on my blog and on the thing. End O turn 2. This is pretty cool. Vassal allows you to take a photo of the whole, not the whole screen, but of the whole map.
Yep.
And so then you can post it places and stuff. It's kind of cool.
Well, it is annoying when you have really, really large maps, though.
That is true. It'll do the entire map like OCF.
Yes, it will. Yeah. Try doing a screenshot of like Case Blue or something.
I just want to show the town. Okay. All right. So now we get to check admin. And get to rally.
Rally, that's right.
So Lieutenant Cook will have no problem rallying. He's a 7. He's going to roll 2 dice.
Yep.
He is in blocking terrain, but he gets no target modifier, so he does not get the benefit of that. Which, if you're in cover, you would get a -2 to your roll, but you don't get that. So he needs to get a 7 or less on 2 dice.
Yeah, well, we've seen how good I've been rolling so far. Hey, there we go. 4.
Lieutenant Cook is correct.
So he's good.
So now he can add his modifier, his 1 modifier to all these guys. So essentially they have a morale of 6 now.
Yep. So we'll just go down the row, top to bottom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 1 guy rallies.
Yep.
And of course, it's not the guy who's got the machine
gun. Correct. You can swap out the machine gun, but let's. Stefan will find it before I do. Tell us before I do. But I have a feeling you can do it if you're shaken, though. If Devin managed to rally his 2 half squads, he could fuse them back into 1 squad. Oh, He can't swap because he's broken, correct? Well, that's interesting. I didn't know you could fuse them. See, like that kind of rule. So you can fuse into one squad.
Yep.
Cool. Can you purposefully break into 2 half squads? But so you could abandon the machine gun in the operations phase, and then one guy could pick it up, correct? I mean,
I'm not worried about it, so let's not get ourselves bogged down with that.
All right, fine then.
I know.
No, you can't. Huh. Somehow you can pick it up, I thought, when you're moving. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. All right, probably ATS. All right, so you're done rallying.
Yep.
That's the rally. Yes, you can pick it up for 2 movement points.
But then I wouldn't be able to shoot because I'm not an assaulter, so.
Correct. Oh, that'd be interesting. Pick it up for 2 movement points and fire it. That's cool.
Yep.
Speaking of that, why don't you? So I have initiative. You rally.
Yep.
I don't need to rally. Do I want to do something now? So everybody, it becomes a new turn. He's not spotted anymore. So,
yep.
So you know,
because the movement marker on him was removed.
You know what else I want to do too? I want to save the game. I always do this.
Well, with as much snow as we're getting here right now, if there's a possibility, slim as it may be, we could lose power. So saving it on the occasion might be a good idea.
So Devin's getting blizzard out there for 2 to 3 inches, but that's a lot for Seattle.
For Seattle, down by the ocean, yeah, that's a lot.
My parents live there, and one year when they got a massive snow, it like closed down the city for a week or something.
We get 2 inches here, and it closes down the city for a week. What are you talking about? Now, I will say I grew up in Denver, where we used to get real snow, so I know what real snow is. So.
I think I'll pass, Devin. So
really,
do what you will. Bring that deadly guy. So that deadly guy can fire twice,
yep.
right?
No. He gets a +1 on the axe firepower.
That's pretty good. I don't know if that impacts. Maybe Stefan knows that. I didn't read that you can add that in when you melee somebody.
I don't think so. I think it's just
fire.
Firepower. All right. So now technically, let's see. You're in J. Your guys in J2. Do I have to spot them?
Yes, they're in blocking terrain.
Poopy. Is that blocking or debilitating?
Degrading.
Degrading.
No, that's just the word.
Yeah. No.
It's degrading. Roll
no. Are you in woods or are you in light?
Yeah. See, this is what I wish I could do. I'm in light.
Oh, four trees. So yeah, it's light. So it is degrading terrain.
Yeah, just a 3. Do it.
Yep. All right. And I can do it once per impulse, and it really doesn't matter who I do it with.
Except for, and here's a question for Stefan that I've been wondering as I was driving home. So if the leader can use his leadership modifier, is that correct? So, but can he do it for himself? That's pretty important because you'd only have to roll a 4 or less to do it.
I don't think leaders can add their modifiers to a spotting check.
Okay.
I don't recall reading anything. Oh, yes, for spotting. I assume that. Yes, for himself. All right. Well, there you go. And as soon as one of my guys spots it, everybody spots it.
So the hex is spotted for everyone,
unless
it can change in the turn. But I think that's really mainly if like one of your guys is next to me and then your guy breaks.
Right, he gets shaken or something like that. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna have Sergeant Bauman. He's gonna try to spot J2.
Okay.
2, got it. So you are spotted, which means that stack is going to light your buttocks up. And if I'm reading this correctly, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is my firepower.
So it's your squad and your machine gun.
Right, for 3.
The other 2 squads are half.
But you always round up.
Yeah.
Yep, that's one thing I was checking earlier. That's one of the things I was looking on Gindy's video. It's the two other squads are halved, but you always round up. So even if they're stacked together, it's still going to be one firepower.
Huh. Oh.
Oh, round up at the end.
Yeah, I would think that you do half, and then they round up, so they both round up to 1.
So 2 halves equal 1. Okay, no, that's fine. So we're looking at 3, 4. Well, then we're looking at 6 then instead, not 7.
So 1 for the squad, 3 for the machine gun. That's 3. Half and half is 1, so that's 4, and then 5 for the leader.
And 6 for deadly.
Sorry, I forgot about deadly. All right, do it.
Well, let's see what's your okay. Well, let me just go ahead and roll mine to get it out of the way. So, all right, so I got 10,
and I'm rolling with a 1 advantage. So 3, so 7. So he's going to break automatically. 13. So he wounds. Wait. Oh, that's interesting. I have to roll for him too. But there's not an even thing on there. It just says rolls odd. Oh, maybe casualties odd. Well, let me roll it. Lots of evens here.
Lots of 6s.
Huh. Man, they just break to 154. I don't know what that. Sorry, I just want to see. Yeah, he's 154. Huh. That's weird. And so everybody, he can't do anything because he can move away.
Yep. So that's my impulse.
Yep. And so now I will move away. I have 2 movement points. Okay.
Now the question is, do I want to move up Lieutenant Koch and the one? No, I better not, because the only way I can rally those guys is if they're with Lieutenant Koch. Okay, so we're not going to be doing anything with Lieutenant Koch. So what are we going to do over here on our left flank? Okay, we're going to activate the medic stack in H7, and we are going to, or in H6, we are going to move into H7 for 2.
Okay.
Are you going to op fire?
No.
Really? All right, well, then we'll continue into H8 for 2-3.
Sounds good.
And we will be moved. Flips back over to you.
So Stefan had a good plan there with your stack that you fired all that. He said to not to save one of your squads from firing because that half squad would have been a half squad and would round up. Does that make sense? So you would have still fired with 4?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, and then use that guy as potential for an op fire. But I don't think you're going to be moving at me. And yeah, that's like in ASL. Well, do you really add the light machine gun in? Because it's not going to add. It's not going to bring it up to the next IFT track. Now, yeah, I see what he's saying.
Yeah. Okay, but that's why I'm not great at games. I'm not sure. I played this like 10 times. I've never thought of that. Oh my gosh! But thank you. Now I will.
Well, again, you're playing solo, so you're not learning what other people are doing.
I know.
I mean, it's like when I got back into ASL. It's my first 5 games when I got back into ASL, I probably learned 20 different rules that I just never, or just little nuances that I never really paid attention to. So
yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I mean that's the one problem with solo play.
yeah, you don't know when you're messing up.
Right. I mean, what a simple little thing there. But that's the kind of thing that I always wonder, like, why do I play games? Because I don't catch things like that. What am I doing? Because they're fun. All right. So so you moved. I did not fire. You're done. Do I want to do something?
Your impulse.
I'll pass.
Really?
I think so.
Okay. I'm just checking. Well, I guess we're going to activate the stack in F7.
So, Stefan, I thought it was spotted. I thought I read something about someone moving because the hex is spotted. I was reading it in the rule book where a guy assault fired. So he fired, therefore the hex is spotted. Oh, that's if there are other units in there. Anyway, it said the hex was spotted. I'm sorry, I'm talking to Stefan here. And,
yeah, I got you.
And then, so they assault fired, and then they moved out of it, but the hex was still spotted. Now, maybe it's because they're units, but hexes are spotted, I thought. So I don't know. Anyway, that's fine for now. No one's going to move in there for now, but we have Counterproductive Games joining us, another good channel with lots of good videos on all kinds of war games. Actually, he was playing Lock and Load recently. So if you want to see some good Lock and Load play, go check him out. Just kidding. All right, Devin, you're up.
Yep, I'm debating.
Oh, you want me to keep talking, stalling?
No, that's quite okay. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. I think I should not be yawning, honestly. I got enough sleep last night.
Okay, he says assault fire is different, so all right.
I am going to pass. So your impulse.
Checking line of sight, see if you can see that hex. And I believe, oh boy. Woo! I think you can. I need you to check it.
Let me zoom in the map a little bit.
Yeah, I have to zoom in a lot.
Yeah. Well, it cuts the. Is it?
It's cutting
it's cutting the bush artwork in the building hex. But I don't think that blocks line of sight. Because I think it's just the actual building. I think those bushes there are just graphical there rather than line of sight impediments. It's not a brush hex. So, and it's not clipping the building. So yeah, I think I got line of sight on that hex.
Yeah, I think so.
So how many reserves are you getting?
I do love the detail of the drawing, though. Devin, what are you saying? I never. All right, so everybody, he's triggered this event here. If you look in that hex, it says event A, line of sight. Gustavo, I saw your question there. I'll answer that in just a moment. So it's an event line of sight. Devin seems to think there's some reinforcements coming. I don't know why he would think so. All right, so in this game, they have events. There's paragraphs at the end of the scenario description. You try not to read them beforehand. I usually don't, but I happened to see this one when I was sending Devin pictures and covering it up. So he didn't see it. And then in the interim, I thought so. But then once you played it once, then you know about it. So then you kind of can plan around it. It seemed like that would just really change the difference. All right, here it goes. Remove marker A. The Brigadier's runner made it to the 9th Battalion commander! Exclamation point. He immediately commands a rescue party to outflank the German attack British impulse immediately. The following British reinforcements enter via the east edge, which in this case, everybody, is behind Devin. The north.
Oh, you're freaking kidding me.
The north edge, the boards don't turn this way. Another thing about the module that would be nice, but again, I didn't have to make it, so I'm not complaining. So the north is to the left here. So east is behind Devin. So it's up here. Anyway, sorry, Devin.
Well, that sucks.
There's not that many. The following British reinforcements enter via the east edge of map 16. 3 more 164s. 3 Bren and Captain McLeod. So he immediately commands the rescue party after the British impulse immediately. The following, so I guess it's my next impulse that happens.
Yeah, your next impulse.
So I have
after I moved into there. So
yep. All right. Well, give me a minute, everybody, while I pull these parts out. I was going to pull them out before, and I thought, well, that's kind of silly.
I was like, well, if they're sitting off to the side of the map, Devin might notice them.
616. Bren.
You get 3 Brens?
Yes, sir.
I think you're cheating.
Cheat. Just read the description. Oh, you can't. That's what I told you. I get like in the next turn, I get 5 tanks.
Yeah, where's my tigers at? Damn it!
Where's my tigers at? Let's not update the computer now. Sorry, everybody. I got all these weapons and guys I got to sort out here. Sorry. Oh, and I'm doing that wrong too. Another thing, all the weapons go underneath the units, which is a little weird to me too, but I feel like they should be on top. All right, so now I got to bring them on here. So much to think about. Should I bring them in on that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does scrub cost? Is that 2?
Flowers.
Whatever those are.
Yeah, brush/flowers. Leg 1 movement point.
Brush flowers 1. Okay. There. Now I'm having to think. Remember the objectives. So Devin's always tells me when we're playing games, Todd, remember the objective.
Oh, I lose more games just because I get distracted from the objective. It's like squirrel.
Like me in that ASL today. Should I buy it? Should I buy it? No.
Is that on P500 or has it actually been released?
What's that?
The ASL PTO.
No, it's still on P500.
It's on P500.
It's on P800.
Oh, P800.
That was like order 725. I put it off so long.
Oh, well, at least it's getting close.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that one.
Yeah, I don't know any MMP products that fail to reach their P500 or 800 goals.
Well, certainly not the ASL ones. They do have a few that I can tell aren't going to make it. They cancel a few, but not ASL. They get cleared all the time. All right, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, Stop.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike, Captain McLeod, since they have to come in the same impulse, I assume they have to come on all immediately. So he commanded both the troops all together.
Yeah, in a contiguous, I love that word, contiguous line.
1, 2, 3. Thur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, did not low crawl. Also need to, just like last time when you and I played ATS, I need to remember all the
The markers, yeah.
Well, the shortcuts. Okay, done.
Well, this is rather distressing.
Oh, you found the north marker. Awesome. I was looking for that. I just missed it. Cool.
Yeah, it was under markers, under terrain.
Weird.
Yes.
Cool. All right, I'm going to go. You're thinking here. I'm going to go check out comments.
Yep.
All right. Who do we got here? Oh, Gustav. Let me answer your question. Gustav Perez. Yes, I have. I just played Normandy beginning of the end. I have a video of it. It's my most recent video, as a matter of fact. Played scenario 1 and I enjoyed it. I definitely did things wrong. It's definitely a morale. It reminded me of Command Decision, a miniatures game. It's definitely morale driven. Your troops can break. Well, maybe you know this, Gustav. Maybe you've played it, Gustavo. Maybe you've played it before, but it was enjoyable. It's a platoon level like Panzerblitz and Panzer Grenadier. The rule book's a little funny. There's some things that seem like it's better, I think, than what I think the previous versions probably were, but it's still, yeah. So anyway, it was fun though. I'm looking forward to playing it again, and it was a para, so I kept with my paratrooper theme. Okay. Ooh, Gustavo. Dang. He says you should have a 1-minute think timer. I would like to play that way sometime. Probably, like lock and load, because I feel like I know it fairly well. I know you guys can't tell. But it would be fun to play with a timer. I know some guys play ASL that way, and I hear, yeah, anyway. So Stefan, I was playing them. Can they not enter? He says I can't split them if they move them in the same impulse. I thought if I activated them in different hexes, which they were, I mean, I started them in 3 different piles right next to each other. Does it not work that way? If not, I'll just move them all in one pile. I can do that. Devin's cool. Retroactive.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't quite what you're going to do. But... Oh, Gustavo has Normandy. Stefan says what you did actually requires 3 impulses. Well, so I thought a commander can command guys on either in contiguous hexes, as Devin likes saying. And I know if they're in the same hex, they have to move to the same place. Do they have to move to the same place if they... Anyway, I guess, Devin, go ahead and do what you're going to do. If he comes back and says that is major... I mean, I believe Stefan knows the game better than I do, but I just thought if you moved different. So anyway.
I actually think I'm going to pass.
All right.
So the impetus is on you. That's another one of my favorite words, impetus.
Devin, if you don't mind real quick, I want to look up the commander.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's go for it.
One of the benefits of the commander. But again, maybe it's when you're entering, it's a little different. But maybe I'm just totally whackadicious, which
is possible.
It's very possible. So the movement. It's one of those things. I mean, is it under movement or under leaders?
I think it's called combined movement. I think that's the rule that you're going to, the rule section you're going to be looking for. I think.
I'm thinking coordinated movement.
Coordinated movement. Coordinated movement. Right.
I thought that had to do with moving like armor and troops.
You could be right.
Multi-man counters, nope. Single-man counters and vehicles can move together, provided they start and finish their impulse together. They can assault, move, or assault fire if the MMC SMC is AM capable. Units executing coordinated move pay movement points for hexes entered and hex sides crossed as per their own movement type. I think that... Sorry, everybody, I'm reading. This is captivating to YouTube. Huh. All right. Well, I guess I'll stick with what he says there. So move all these guys. They would have all moved together and moved all 6 here. It makes me nervous. But so what kind of tech terrain is that then? So that's light woods. That was, what was the modifier there? +1. Okay, so I'm gonna change that, Devin. I hope that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
So they would have all come in this way. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a nice big stack. And those guys did not low crawl, but I think we know that, so we're good. So do I want to go ahead and move in those trees for 6? Makes me nervous in the service. I don't. I think I'm fine, so I'll do that. Oops. Okay. Now I'm really curious about all that movement stuff. So, all right, cool.
We'll check it afterwards.
All right, sorry, man. So, sorry, everybody watching. We'll make it faster. Okay.
So, flip back to my impulse, and I'm still going to pass.
Oh, I'm sorry, you passed.
Well, you moved. I might have done something different with your changing your movement, but I'm not. So.
Okay, all right, let's get this show on the road here. And after this turn, I need to go to the little boys' room. Okay. I'm drinking a ton of water. Thanks, Devin, for checking on the movement. I mean, I still think, you know. Okay, I'll pass.
And I will pass as well.
End O turn. So delete admin. Declare walking. And pull out the turn track, and then I'm going to go to the little boys' room. So roll for the initiative. Devin's going to get it this time.
Maybe. Nope. Didn't we have the same issue when we were playing ATS?
I think that did happen. Did I get the initiative every time?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I wish I would have done something. Funny. All right. All right. I'm going to pause, everybody. Sorry, I don't have a pause screen on here. Maybe Devin will talk, or maybe Devin's got to get. I'm going to go visit something. I'll be right back.
Well, I could always say talk amongst yourselves, but that doesn't help. Oh, Stefan looks like he found the ruling. Only 1 unit. Oh, nope, he redirected the message. Well, then maybe he didn't find it. I would say talk amongst yourselves, but that really doesn't help the people who are going to be watching this years later and years down the road. any. Oh, you're back already?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Yeah, only one unit or stack of units may enter the map per impulse, page 127. Okay, well, that answers that. So they all had to come in as they did, or as in 3 different impulses. Which, you know, Todd could have done if he really wanted to, unless the rules say the reinforcements had to come in all on the same impulse. But since I don't have the book, I can't speak to that. So I kind of had a feeling that the line of sight event was going to be reinforcements, because honestly, you look at it, it doesn't have that many troops out there. I thought with the 2 foxholes that Todd placed in B5 and F7 that the reinforcements were going to be coming from the other edge of the map board, not behind me. That kind of throws things into a conniption fit. But I think I got a plan. I got a plan. It's a calculated risk. Unfortunately, I'm really bad at math. So, you know.
All right, I'm back.
Yay.
Thank you, everyone. Okay. Oh, no, Stefan, I appreciate that. So I think, Devin, did you read Stefan's comment?
Yep, I read it.
So only one unit. So it is different. So, Stefan, is it different than if they were on the board then? Could they have done what I did if they were already on the board? They definitely have to enter all in that same impulse, that's for sure. So, okay. So we did it right this second last time. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, you want initiative? Or no, we got to rally. I've got a couple rallies I got to do.
Yep.
So I got 2 rallies to do. I need 6s. So we'll just top to bottom. First one, second one, 6 and 8. So we got 1 back. Of course, not the guy with the machine gun.
No, those guys can start moving though.
Oops, I flipped the wrong one.
Oh yeah, those are supposed to be 054s.
Yep. Well, that one's supposed to be a 054. Let's check to see. Flip him over. Yeah, he's a 054, so I'll just clone him. And
yeah, he was right. Again, Stefan was right. Weird. Okay. Well, unfortunately, his machine gun is still got a broken guy holding on to for dear life to the machine gun.
Yep.
No other rallies. I can't rally my guy because he has no leader. Yep. He does not self-rally, so too bad, so sad.
I know. Your impulse. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? Well, when they come for you. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, so I guess the question I have now is, can they, so if I impulse these guys here, can they now move into different directions? If I give them a, oh no, they all have to move in the same.
Yeah, it's not like ATS or ASO. We can break up the.
Well, I can break them up. I can't command some guy's going to be left. So I'm going to command 2 of my units to move with and one of them with the leader on this impulse. No, the leader's going to stay there. Or the leader's not going to. I guess only one guy. Dang it. Okay. 2 guys will move up there. So I'm going to have to break this up and do this. kind of haphazardly here. So the commander is commanding 2 squads to move with him. And I'm just moving them all right here. But I may just move that squad. If it's there you go, Devin. Want to op fire?
Oh, hell yeah. Op fire with the guys in F7. So it's going to be a grand total of 3. And you are going to be what?
0.
Nothing. Yeah. I got a 5.
All right. So all 6s. I don't know if the leadership modifier applies to himself on the rest.
Well, you need to roll your defensive. See, doesn't matter anyways.
The only reason I want to do is if I get a hero. So you get a hero at 1 if I roll 1 on the damage check.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, what are you rolling for?
So, and Stefan can correct me. So I was rolling for a damage check.
Yeah, but you didn't need to take a damage check because I didn't. I had a 5. You had a 6.
I thought you still rolled for that, even though because you got a hero or something.
I don't think you roll for it. I don't think you roll for
Okay.
a damage check if it actually exceeds.
Yep, it says if. Okay, sorry. Again, learning.
It's all good.
I need to play people. All right, so that was my turn.
Yep.
You're up. So now what do you want to do?
I am going to take Lieutenant Koch and his 2 guys. And we're going to move 1, 2. Or, yeah, 2. 3 to M1. 4, 5 to L2. 6 to L3.
Okay.
And over to you.
I think as a part of your movement, I will put my sniper in there.
Ooh, where are you putting him? Ah, very good.
So it's +2 because it's adjacent. And I roll 2 dice. And again, Stefan, correct me, but I think I added them together. 4. Oh, wait, no. It's 2 because I'm adjacent. I rolled 2. That's 4. Yeah. 4. And you move.
Should be another 2 for movement, yeah. Is it 1 or 2 for movement?
There's just 1. This thing has, I'll tell you what, everybody, this game has amazing charts and graphs, but there's so many of them I can never find. I was like, crap, where's the, here it is. +1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 5 check.
Well, I got a chance.
Oh, I got to roll. Just keep that roll. Let's roll for who it's for now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Maybe we did that in the wrong order, but so it's a 9. So is it for Coke? 164 or 054 and high roll loses?
Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from top to bottom.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it. Okay.
Yep. You can roll it.
Okay, thanks.
Well, you're shooting at me, so.
So you're a middle guy.
Yep. My 164.
And so you rolled 9. So he's just shaking.
No, I was rolling my defensive. You rolled. What did you roll for yours? Your grand total
sorry.
was what?
5. Yeah, 4. So it's a 1.
So you've got your damage roll at a +1.
Right. Sorry.
That's okay. See, even I can keep you honest. 6. That's gonna shake him.
Okay. So that was op fire for me.
Yep. Shake him. All right. So that was my impulse. That means it's over to you.
I'll pass.
Really? Okay. I think we're gonna take my broken or my shaken broken wrong system, asshole. My shaken guys in M7 and move them to L7. And we're gonna low crawl them just because.
So they only get 2 movement points.
Yeah, but you. Oh, that's right. If you can't low crawl if it takes all of your movement, so it's just normal.
Yeah, I have nothing that can fire at them anyway. So.
Well, I know, but being proactive.
Exactly, it's good.
There you go. So that's my impulse. Over to you.
Pass.
Really, you're killing me here. All right, I'm going to take my medic and I'm going to move him. Medic. I'm going to move him.
Good.
2 points to I7, 2 points to I6, 2 points to K6.
All right, cool.
I was tempted to leave him a little bit in the back to begin with, but I didn't.
Pass.
All right, now we're going to go ahead and take my guys in H8 and try to spot you in E1. And that's blocking terrain, right?
Yeah, E1. Is that my guy in that front building there?
Or E9, I'm sorry. Or no, yeah, E1. Yeah, the guy in the building.
Yeah, I can't read the numbers here.
Yeah, it's your 164 in the building there.
Okay.
So yeah, my guy's in H8 firing 3 spaces away to your guy in E1. So I need to spot him. Of course not.
So they're one of those guys is ops complete.
Yeah, we'll do the guy that's not with the machine gun.
And we can remember that. I know they're not all marked ops complete.
So you're now
that's not considered an impulse. So
right, but I can only make 1 impulse attempt per or 1 spotting attempt per turn.
So you can do something or you can pass.
Yeah, I think we're gonna pass.
Oh, now you're tempting me. I'm trying to picture Gustavo's timer in my mind. Time's up. Get to shooting. Get off the pod or something. All right. All right, I'm just looking at stuff here. Looking at rule stuff here.
Yep.
It's only -1. It's only -1 for assault move. Assault fire. So 2, 3, and it rounds up or down. So 3.5 would be 4.
It rounds up.
So it'd be 5 -1. That's not bad. It'd be a 4 shot. I guess my assault move guys here in 005 C5 will use assault fire on your guys in F7.
Yep.
So it's one machine gun, 2 machine gun, 3 for a squad, 3.5. So it rounds up to 4. With the commander, that's 5 -1 for assault fire, so it's 4.
Is it -1 total for assault fire or -1 for...
Oh boy.
Thought the penalty was a little bit more than just -1 to the stack.
Probably so. That makes sense. Ooh, Stefan's got messages. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind on the chat. Oh man, Stefan, you got to quit saying these strategy things. It's making me. -2. Is it because it's 1 each? Just want to make sure. So anyway, so it's now 3 shot.
Well, hang on. He said that -2 before you even declared your assault, so I'm not sure. Okay. I'm at the rules. Okay, subtract 2 from the total attacking firepower of units using assault movement. Thus, the penalty is per firing stack, not firing unit. All right, so yeah, it'll be a -2 for the stack.
Okay. Hanger flying. Thanks for watching. Sorry you're leaving, but thanks for watching. All right. So 5. I'm sorry, 3. 3. Is my total firepower.
Let me get back to the page I was on. Hang on. Too many pages in the rule book. There we go. Okay, almost there. There we go. All right, so what are we looking at? You had a 3, you said?
Yeah.
And I'm in the open, so I don't have any modifier.
So 7 is my 3. It was 3 firepower. I rolled a 4. That's 7 total firepower.
3, so you've got a +4 on your damage on your damage.
Damage check +4. 6.
5, 6, that'll shake one, and the next one,
Ooh.
4, 5, that'll shake him. Or does it have to exceed?
It has to exceed it.
All right, so 1 guy is shaken. And 1 is not.
That's good. So now, you're up.
Yep. All right, we're gonna take my dude with the machine gun in H8, and we're gonna move him.
So yes, Hanger flying. We are in Vassal. So everyone's certainly welcome to go to Vassal and look up the game. There's only one going on.
So moving to G8 for 1 point.
Okay, just a second. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, and then we'll go to F1 for 1 movement point.
Now I'll fire.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
So it's 1. It's +2 for it's +3 for being adjacent for me because I'm assaulter. So that's 4. Plus
2 more for me moving.
This is +1 for moving.
Is it +1? Okay,
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
6.
5. Still gives you +1.
That sucks. And you made it.
Nothing. All right. Now what is it for melee?
Well, you can't move anymore, so you're stuck there.
Why can't I move anymore?
Because you just moved. You moved your. Oh no, yeah, just move.
I've still got 2 movement points left.
Yeah, move in the building, and that's it. And we go into melee immediately.
There we go.
So you.
And I totally didn't read the melee rules because I didn't think I was going to be getting into melee.
So you'll be attacking me with a 3. I'm defending with a. I think what I say that melee adds 1.
I get to use the MG34 in melee?
You do.
Really? I'll take it. Should probably keep the quick aids open on my screen as well.
Yeah, so it's 3-2 for Devin, 2-3 for Todd. I just add 1 to my melee. I can. So we roll on the melee table here. Devin, you need to roll a 7 or more, and I have to roll a 9 or more.
Alrighty.
So go ahead. 2 dice.
Yep. Ah, of course.
You got it.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to roll higher. Woohoo!
And I did not.
You got 8, which you did. Now, is that a complete elimination or a step loss?
Nope. I'm dead.
You're dead. I feel bad. No, I don't.
All right. So
So that's my impulse. So back over to you.
yeah, Stefan said I shouldn't have put my sniper there, and he's right. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Move this guy 1. Nope. I guess 2.
Bushes is, or as it says on the card, flowers.
Because they do have flowers.
Yes, they do. Yep, 1 movement point to move through the flowers. All right. Now what do I want to do? There's no bypass movement in this, is there?
No, sir.
Damn it! Love to bypass.
You know where you can go to play that.
Yeah, that other game. All right, well, we're going to take the stack in J7. We're going to move them to I7 for 2, H8 for 2 more for a grand total of 4, G8 for 5, F1 for 6.
Okay.
And that is going to be that. Your impulse. Did I just throw a monkey wrench at you?
Oh, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, it's going to get nasty here.
I don't know about that. Okay. So you're all done.
Yep, I'm done.
Do I want to do anything with those guys?
Yes, you want to break down the Vickers.
Those guys. Can you only do that in rally, or can you do that during movement?
I think it's only in rally. Of course, I'm basing this off of the other systems.
I think you're right. Well, we'll just say that. Nope. Overstacking in H8. Well, one thing is you should have rolled for a hero during one of those damage check. I think I rolled a 1 damage check where I think for your 144 that moved in there for melee. So go ahead and roll for a hero and see if you got that.
Okay.
I think even gets it.
Is it even or 1 through 3? And I may have been overstacked in H8, but I didn't stay in there. I was just transiting through.
It's enforced at all times.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I better.
I forgot that, but that is accurate.
Well, no, I can change that movement. I can go back and change that movement. So yeah, check to see if I got the hero first.
Stefan, can you're on Facebook, right, Stefan? Stefan, go to sorry everybody, I'm talking to Stefan here. Stefan, go to Facebook because you're on there, right? And look me up and message me, Todd Reed. So it's Todd Reed, itinerant hobbyist. I mean, I'm in, you saw the post, so message me. Basically, Devin Stefan saying, "Oh, I wish I had voice." He's like driving crazy. We're driving crazy.
So he could yell at us while we're playing.
No.
So, did I get a hero?
Okay, well, hold on. So he said F7. Was I looking at the wrong thing? F7.
I think he was thinking, well, F7.
Where did I fire? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, those guys up there. So, yeah, roll and if even. So randomly pick a hero and a skill counter. So, Devin,
how do I do that?
You're going to go to German.
Yep, Germans.
And you got 2 heroes. So roll a dice, and 1, 2, 3 is Anakin. And
okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3 Anakin, 4, 5, 6 Acer 1. So it's Anakin. It's Anakin Skywalker.
Pull Anakin out.
Okay, and skills.
Yep. Open up the skills chart and just pull the top one off.
There is okay. Assaulter.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I don't know what that does.
I think it's the same as my guys.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, let's see. It's looking at the chart. Where is it on? Yeah, there's only 13 pages of charts that you have to go through for.
Units in the same hex with this leader are given assault movement capabilities as defined in 6.1. This leader? Okay. Oh, it's only a leader thing. It's not a hero.
Okay, so then do I re-roll?
Redraw.
Redraw. Okay. Deadeye.
Deadeye. Leader or hero. Double the range of units stacked with leader. If a hero possesses a skill, only his range is doubled. So,
okay, now that was the guys that meleeed you, right?
Nope, it wasn't. I was wrong. It was the guys in F7.
Oh, it was the guys in F7. Oh,
the one that didn't break.
Gotcha.
So, it didn't matter who it was. He would get a Deadeye, and Anakin's in there.
Yay!
And so only his range is doubled.
Right. Oh, come on. Yes, I know. I need to learn all the hotkeys. All right. So was I overstacked when I moved through H8? Do I have to redo that movement?
Yes. Wait, hold on. Still, it was overstack. So.
Okay, so let's redo that movement then. I was in J7. We're going to go ahead and do 2 movement points into I6.
Okay.
H7 for 3, G7 for 4.
Same result.
G8 for 5, F1. Yeah, I mean, we got there, but procedurally have to do it correctly. So, all right. So that was my last impulse that I just did. It flips over to you because you were going to break down that figures.
Only in rally, remember?
Nope. You were going to do. I remember you said you were going to do it.
Got to do it. You said you were.
No take backs, but it is your impulse.
Yeah, I'm doing some silly things here. I think I'm good. I can't really do anything. So
okay, pass.
Interesting. So let's see here. If I go back there. Yeah. See, the problem is, if I'm in that building, I can't see you until you get right up to the hedge. You come around. That's why I'm like, ugh. But I'm in the open with 0 protection. So I can't do anything with him anyway right now. So pass. Pass.
Pass.
Melee comes off because it's over.
Impulse.
Turn track. Initiative.
Oh God, let me win initiative for once.
You got it.
Yay! We do have some rallyings to do though. So down at Lieutenant Koch, he's got to try to rally his guy. It's going to be 6. I don't have a terrain modifier. I just have the leader modifier. Yay! Oh, he's back in the fight. Now, can heroes rally?
Oh, hold on here. I don't know, Devin. I do not know. Sorry, I'm sending someone a message here.
No, take your time, dude. I mean, we've only been playing for an hour and a half. We are actually making pretty good time. As compared to the other games we play.
Hero can rally other units in the stack, so go ahead. So, Stefan, I'm trying to get hold of you. I do not see you. Am I not your...
Well, that's convenient, because then Anakin Skywalker is going to try to rally that shaken guy. Does he have a leader? He doesn't have a leader modifier.
Nope.
So, so I need a 5. There's no terrain modifiers for that guy, so I need a 5. 6, nope, nothing. He remains shaken. Theth, okay. And then my other shaken guy over there isn't stacked with the medic, so I can't rally him. That's all my rallies. Do you have any rallies?
Nope.
I'm sorry. I really am.
I know. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
So, Stefan, I am... Sorry, everybody. Devin, why don't you talk about, I don't know. You good old
you still connecting with Stefan?
Yeah. Talk about your good old days. Talk about your good old days in the Navy or something.
Oh God, most of those aren't even fit for
radio.
Well, we're all adults here, but now I can't run the risk of kids or females hearing this later on. But yeah, Al Red Sox. If Al was mentioning, use the Discord to talk to Stefan that we set up. That would involve me inviting him in if he has Discord. But Todd is not in Discord. Which Todd, do you have Discord? Do you have the ability to do Discord?
I do, but I got him in.
Oh, okay. So he's coming into the hangout.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Yeah, see, this is what we need to do. We need to get Scott when we're doing ATS. We need to get Scott into chat. He never comes into talk chat with us.
I think because he doesn't want to hear everyone to hear him cussing
and face palming.
Oh God, guys! How many times?
He not just face palms. He double face palms when he's doing rules educating for us.
All right, you are up.
Yep. I thought we were going to wait for Stefan. We're probably butchering his name as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's going to yell at us for that when he gets in.
Hopefully he's nice. I hope so.
Well, if he's not, you can kick him. All right, so it's my input. What do I want to do? Oh, yeah, I got a lot of crap here. We're going to start off with the guys in F6 or F7. The squad and the hero.
Yep.
They are going to fire at you in F5.
Okay. So
I've got 3 firepower. Deadeye just doubles the range. That's all it does. That's poopy. All right, so I've got 3 to your guys in F5, and since you're in what, Lightwoods?
Yep.
Lightwoods, you've got 1. So 3. I've got a 7 total.
So 4. So damage check of 3.
3, 4, nothing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, your impulse.
Hold on. He uses Mozilla as his browser, and it won't let him do Hangouts.
Oh, you're kidding me.
We're not butchering his name as long as we don't call him Stephanie.
Well, I actually initially first thought that when I saw that because I didn't see the accent over the first D, and then I looked at it a little bit. Oh, okay, it's French, so Stefan. At least I'm making the assumption. At least I'm making the assumption that it's French, which I probably shouldn't do. Bad of me to assume. I'm sorry. Your impulse, but.
Oh yeah. Do you mind if I? You mind if I retro and dismantle that Vickers?
Yeah, go for it, dude. Okay. I'm perfectly fine with you dismantling the Vickers during the rally phase.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
I wish it was like the MG whatever that you can still use it and dismantle, but it's not. So I guess I'll probably use my sniper for the last time of the game.
Yeah, I realized after I announced it, I probably should have assaulted your sniper so you don't get to shoot at me again. But you know, whatever. I'm an idiot.
Well, there's not a bunch of bonuses. It's +2 for next to me.
Yep,
that's it. So it's 7/8 damage check.
Versus a 2, so it's a +6.
Yeah, sorry, I keep 6 damage check.
So go ahead and roll the damage top to bottom.
6 + 6, and so 9.
9 will shake Lieutenant Koch.
So 6, 7.
That'll shake the first squad.
10.
That
probably.
Well, no, because does it have to double it?
If I double the morale, which I did.
Yeah, so that will
casualty,
and he's already a half squad, so that'll eliminate him.
Yeah.
All right, and those guys are shaking. Poopy. I should have assaulted you first.
So actually, Devin, I rolled a 1. Yes, he's shaken, but I rolled a 1. Or you rolled a whatever. I rolled a 1.
If the damage result was a 1. But that was on the leader. Can't make a leader out of you can't make a hero out of a leader, can you?
No, my first roll was a 3.
Well, that was
for the leader. The 1 was for the second squad, which made it 7, so they broke. And then, yeah, so it was 1 on the squad that shook. So you get a roll for another leader or hero.
I'm not sure you're right.
Because the 3. So your defense was 2. See our rolls.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
I mean, I don't want you to get a hero, but
yeah, it's an even, right? Well, there's only one hero that I have left.
Yep.
Acer.
I'm gonna go see what Stephane's doing. It's French Canadian.
Francophile. All right, ambusher or the ambush. Is that leader, hero, or just leader?
I can imagine that's probably a hero. That sounds like a hero thing. Ambusher?
The ambush.
Oh yeah, that's really good, dude. Single use leader or hero. Basically, it's going to determine.
Oh! Only one unit can be affected by the sniper. We didn't roll for that.
Oh, just crap. Shoot, that's right.
Return that. We'll delete that.
We'll just go ahead and roll the 3.
Well, hang on. Okay. All right. So, what was your modifier?
6.
+6. All right. Roll to see who you're affecting. 1, 2, 3 for Lieutenant Koch. 4, 5, 6 for the squad.
Well, no, you had the half squad in there too. Remember?
Oh, I did have the half squad in there. Jesus.
So let's
See,
I'll-
we are professionals.
I'm
Don't
gonna go
try
ahead and
this
roll.
at home, folks. We are professionals. All right. So
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So it's going to be the second guy, which is the half squad.
And so, so we'll take yeah. So they shake.
Well, no, re-roll it again. To do the damage since we're doing this, since we're doing fresh. Go ahead. All right. So you had a 6.
Plus 5 is 11.
Plus 5 is 11, which is more than double. Which
But you get your leadership modifier, but it's still more than 10.
Yeah.
So
but the good thing is you didn't shake the entire stack. So
no, correct. But it's your 164 that was shaken. Oh, yeah. 1, 2 was the leader. 3, 4 was the middle one. 5. Well, it doesn't matter. Perfect. All right. So I'm fired. So now you're going to assault me. Well, now you can do it. Now you can do whatever you want, but you'll assault me.
Yeah. Now with my impulse, I'll assault you.
Okay.
2 movement points to move in there. Squish.
Yeah, I'm not doing very smart things here. Me not very
Now
smart.
that would be melee, which stops my movement, right? I can't continue moving.
Yep.
All right. So
I think so.
I believe that would make sense. That I can't continue moving. So that would be my impulse. Over to you.
Okay. All right. Let me check on here. What's happening here with Stefan? I think.
Yeah. No problem. No problem.
So I asked Stefan if he's gonna download, if he's gonna, take the hassle with, downloading the browser and all that. And here's his answer: probably for my sanity.
We're sorry.
So
we don't need to drive people insane.
So some of the comments here, yeah, Devin, I think Gal Red Sox fans cheering for you. And then Stefan, Al also says, this is the most polite battle in history. Stefan says, did you roll a 1? Yeah, we figured that out. And then Stefan, only 1 unit can be affected by a sniper. Yeah, Stefan, we figured that out on our own.
No, we didn't. We read the. I read that he put that in. So.
Oh, you read that?
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it. Only 1 unit could be affected.
Well, then I take back my snotty remarks, Stefan.
I thought you caught that too. Sorry.
All right.
But it is your impulse.
I guess I will. Sorry.
Take your time.
Okay, so on assault, I'm sorry, is it assault fire is 1, -1 or -2, or is it -1?
-2 to the stack.
-2 to the stack. But it's -1 per each thing?
No, it's just -2 to the stack.
Attacking unit, vehicle, target. Target is a non-vehicle unit marked with a target. That's what I was getting wrong. I'm sorry, it's just me reading that whole thing wrong there. Attacking unit. Oh my gosh. How come they don't? Man, I am having a hard time seeing this. Target, leadership, per degrading terrain, target unit. Attacking unit is a passenger or passenger on, not in. That doesn't have to do with it. Vehicle mounted. Attacking unit is a passenger. Vehicle mounted machine gun after assault movement, eligible MMC or SMC after assault movement per stack. Gee, many Christmas, man. Sorry, everybody, I'm slow. So
Hey, it's okay.
with -2, that'd be +2. So balance it out. +1. That'd be 2, 3. Do I want to do that? I guess right now I'll just move my little shaking guy. 1, 2. Like, oh, I'm getting out of here. Okay. Oh, I meant to save the game after that turn, but we'll do it after this one, next one.
All right. What do I want to do now?
Yeah, I'd be nervous to start Discord with having multiple things running here.
On your machine?
Yeah.
I run Discord just fine. I've got Discord running in the background. I've got like 6 or 7 programs I'm running at the same time. So I know Al's mentioned he's had problems with Discord crashing his system in the past. So well, I don't know.
Discord by itself is fine. I don't know about Hangouts and Discord at the same time.
Well, if we're using Discord, we don't need Hangouts.
No, that's true.
Oh, but you're streaming through Hangouts, aren't you?
Yes.
Ah, see.
Devin, do you remember there are people watching us?
Oh, see, I use OBS to stream, and I know other people use different programs to stream. So I just
OBS. I don't know. Should I use that? Is that something I have to pay for?
The only good thing about OBS is that it's free.
Wait, it is?
Yeah.
Wonder what I was looking at.
I have no idea. OBS is free. The problem is it's not the most intuitive and easy. It's better now that they updated it, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, and it's a lot better than it was. But yeah, I use OBS. Al uses OBS, except for when we're doing Saturday night chats. Then we use Hangout. But yeah, a bunch of people I know use OBS. So, and you can stream using OBS. So.
What if we were doing OBS? What is OBS is that
open broad
speaking through?
Well, then we'd have to use Discord.
We'd have to use Discord.
Well, we couldn't use we could use Skype. We'd have to use another voice comms program.
Okay, but you use OBS through YouTube. You do the live streaming using OBS or something, right?
Yeah, that every time I live stream is I'm going through OBS. Every time Al streams, he's going through OBS.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. We would just have to use another voice program, and like I said, Discord, Skype, whatever. I prefer Discord, but that's just me.
Yeah, no, Discord. That's what the group uses. That I was watching that game the other night. So
yeah. Well, and plus it's what Mitch and the guys use when they're playing. So
right. All right. You're up.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I want to do.
Wait. I'm up, but I think I passed. Yeah. You
moved your shaking guy. So it's my impulse. I should probably take this fired marker and it won't let me put it on top. Oh well. Poopiness.
I think Devin's coming on to.
Let's take the squad in H8.
Okay.
And we're gonna move them. We're gonna move them to H1 for 1.
Okay.
H2 for 2. G2 for 3.
Okay.
And F3 for 4.
Sounds good.
It's on you.
I guess I will assault move these boys into the building. Whoa. Everybody, thanks for watching. You're watching Devin and Todd. Devin, the original Grognard, great channel for military and a little bit of sports sims. Oh yeah, you're gonna do a Valentine's Day wrestling match?
Yes, I am. We are doing a Valentine's Day pay-per-view wrestling with my female wrestling league, the WWW.com Wild Women of Wrestling Combative League, and that's going to be a live stream. And I've got at least one special event prepared and planned. So I was thinking of trying to come up with something for like a bra and panties match, like the WWE divas do all the time. But then I kind of figured, it's just kind of creepy me explaining, the girls disrobing each other in a wrestling match. That's kind of like, listening to an audiobook of, George R. R. Martin reading, Game of Thrones and him describing the sex scenes. It's creepy. So yeah, we're not we're not going to do the bra and panty match. But I have come up with something else that I think will work just fine for the
What time?
match. I don't know, probably 6 o'clock my time. So 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
and like I said, that'll be a live stream.
So the original Grognard, Women of Wrestling League. Anyway, so Devin does some fun. The original Grognard is the channel. And Todd, I'm here, itinerant hobbyist. I'm stalling while Devin's thinking of his next move. We have a bunch of people online. Stefan, if you have a channel, I have forgotten, or I don't know. Do you have a channel, Stefan? I think I've talked about this before. Red Sox fan on. He has a channel. Check him out. He sports all the time. He's what I call war gamer curious. So, and then we had counterproductive games. He had to go. He's on great stuff. Hanger flying, you have videos too, right? Don't you? I don't even know if you're on anymore, but right now we have nine people watching. We're like movie
wow.
stars. So thank you all for watching. I do appreciate you. Don't be shy. Comment, but if you want to stay shy, fine. Devin and I are playing Lock and Load. We're waiting for Devin to decide.
Yep, I think I know what I'm going to do.
Yes, too many choices.
Got like 5 stacks. All right, so we're going to take the squad in F9, and we're going to move them. Are you sure there's no bypass movement? Damn it. All right. So we're going to move into F2 for 2 points.
Watch overstacking.
That's my stack. It's
no, I didn't know if you're planning on
guys. And then we're going to move into E2 for 2 points.
Okay. All right.
And then D3 for 2 more points.
Sounds good.
And then they will be done. Over to you.
Okay. I'm going to do something really dumb here. I guess I just want the game to be over quick.
I think you and I have both been doing dumb things all game.
Assault move into that. Ooh, Uzi Patrol. He's on.
Uzi. We haven't seen Uzi in a while.
It has been a while. He's watching us on a 52-inch TV. That's pretty
nice.
Cool. Nice. All right, so Uzi, because you asked and because you were watching on a 52-inch TV, I want to make it worth your time. We're playing Lock and Load Heroes of Normandy. Well, what battle is this? Do you know what we're playing? Okay. This is Saving Brigadier Hill. There's 3 intro scenarios they talk about. This is one of them. Saving Brigadier Hill, Ranville, France, June 6, 1944. British Paras, because I'm sticking to my Year of the Paratrooper theme to support fellow war gamer making a TV series in Britain called Paratrooper, the original drama series. Check it out on Facebook. Follow and like their thing, and then support him on Indiegogo. I have no connection besides he seems like a cool chap, and he's making a cool show, and I've supported on Indiegogo. And it's 75 years since 1944. Lots of para actions. Devin, original Grognard, up playing. He's playing the Germans, and I'm playing the British. And I think right now Devin's winning. But you never know. But I think right now he's winning. So that's the battle. All right, I just assault moved into here.
Yep, I can't do anything about it.
And I will then I might as well immediately fire. I don't think there's any need to wait. So that's going to be -2.
Yep.
So that's essentially wipes out all my my 2 firepower that I have, but I do get a 3 firing next to you instead of oh, this is interesting. So it's let me just do it right. Bren gun 1, squad 1, so that's 2.
Correct.
Then immediately next to you with my assaulter is another 3. That's 5 minus the 2 for moving assault firing. So I have a total attack of 3.
Yep.
With a dice roll of 5, which is 8.
I have a 4, so damage dice roll of 4.
So I'm rolling damage checks against a 6, a 5, and a 5.
Yep.
And my damage check is 4.
Yep.
So that's 9.
That'll be shaken.
Heroes are a little weird.
Oh, they could get wounded.
They're wounded, so he's wounded.
Okay.
He doesn't shake, so he can.
He doesn't shake. He just wounds.
So we're doing a damage check of 4. So 10 on that guy.
Which is double his
thing. So he's. Oh wait, hold it.
Well, he is shaken too.
A shaken multi-man double, so it's casualty. So it doesn't do anything different.
Casualty. So let's go ahead and. Oh, I got to roll to see. If
the 2/6/4s. I don't.
Oh yeah.
I think 2/6/4 is just reduced to whatever it is in that book.
Well, no, these are assault move guys, so I think
they would go down to a 1/5/4
without the assault move.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
As far as you know. So shaken 1/5/4.
Yep.
Not right. I could have rolled the other one while you're doing that. So damage check of 4 still. So 9. So he's shaken as well.
Yep, he's shaken.
And I really hope I get the initiative next turn. All right, you're up.
All righty, I am indeed up. All right, I'm going to take my medic and move him into L7 for 2 points.
Smart.
Yep.
So
done.
Move. Or low crawl or whatever.
Yeah, procedurally it probably would be a low crawl, but you got nothing that can shoot at me anyway. So.
Yeah, listen to that guy. Listen how cocky he is. Oh, you got nothing to shoot at me anyway.
Well, it's true.
I'm all cool. I'm Devin. I was in the Navy.
Cool and my name have not been associated with each other for like 25 years. So.
Are you done? No.
No, I've still got 1 stack left.
So I will pass.
I will pass.
I will fire.
I kind of figured.
So I'll fire my guys to assault moved. So that's -2.
Which guys was assault? Oh, those guys?
Yep. These guys in the building, the leader.
I can't see what you're pointing at.
Lord Holmes.
Lord Holmes. And who's he going to shoot at?
Well, I think he's going to fire at that guy. In whatever.
I can't see what you're pointing at.
F3.
There we go. There, I can see that.
So that's going to just be a 0 attack. No. Yes, 0 attack. It's 1, -2, so it's -1, but the leader bumps it up to 0.
Yep.
And he's in the range, so that works.
But you also get a plus because I'm moving.
A +1.
+1.
So it's +1. It's a 1 attack. So 7.
2.
Damage check of 5.
Damage check of 5. 9. We're just gonna shake him.
Shake him. I say break still too.
I know it's a nasty habit.
So nasty.
It is just so horrible. All right, that would be your impulse. I'm gonna pass.
All right. Well, do I want to do it or not? Hold on. Stefan is on Hangout and can hear in real time, but I also hear previous comments you made as a kind of lagging echo. All right, so everybody hold with me just a second. I'm going to see if we can get Stefan in here. I'm going to save the game while we got this pause here.
If he's got the volume up on the YouTube,
yes,
that's probably the echo that he's hearing.
But we should have heard him, should we not?
I didn't speak.
No,
there he is.
Stefan.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
But the lag is like 1 or 2 minutes behind.
Oh yeah, if from the time that we say something to it actually showing up on the video, yeah, there is definitely a lag.
Oh yeah, because oh yeah, Stefan's not in. So yeah, you're trying to watch the video. That's interesting. Are you on Vassal, Stefan?
Yes. Now
you could jump in our room.
Yeah, I could do this.
Yeah, jump in the room and then you can use the sound because he can't. Or you could mute your video. No, but you probably can't.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah,
that's what I did.
Come on, jump in the. And I hope it works. We're using 2.2.
Should.
All right, so we'll keep going here. So Devin, I think I was trying to decide what I wanted to do.
Yeah, you were deciding what you were going to do.
So I'm going to go. I will go ahead and jump over here. Bring my machine gun with me. Oh, what happened?
Well, so you're just moving him.
Yeah, he's impulsing on his own.
I thought if you activated an impulse, it has to be everybody in the stack or everybody in the hex.
No, you can activate just one unit in a hex. That was if you activate everyone. Okay, I mean, Stefan can correct us. If I activate everyone in the hex to do move, we all have to move the same place. If I activate, if I activate one unit to move, if that Captain McLeod could activate one guys to fire and one guys to move. But I also can just, like any unit can do, just activate. So these 164s are just activating on their own.
Okie dokie. Well, in that case, I'm going to shoot at you. Going to op fire from E1.
So that's I moved 2, so I've got 2 movement left.
Well, didn't you say you were assault moving?
No.
Okay. Oops, not moved. Wrong one.
You want to wait?
No. I'm going to shoot at you there.
Okay.
So.
Oh, yep.
I've got 3 firepower.
Yep.
And then you moved.
So that's plus. So that's another 1.
Is it 1 or is it 2? I could have sworn movement was 2. I'm probably wrong. I keep thinking it's quite often.
Target is a non-unit move with move just 1.
Okay. So we're looking at a 4.
Do it, boy.
Plus 1 is a 5. That's my roll.
Okay. And my defense roll at 0 is 4, so it's a damage check of 1.
Okie dokie. 4 plus 1 is a 5. Not enough. You've got a morale of 6.
Oh, I was not assault moving. I said I wasn't. Sorry, I put the wrong thing on there. You talked about it, so I did it.
Yep. All right, so you can continue moving.
No, I wish I would have. Well, come on. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
It's a great position to be in.
It's a perfect position to be in. I got nothing, so back over to you. Pass.
Okay, just a second. Sorry.
Yep, no problem.
So, Stefan, are you still on with us, or did you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get into Vassal.
Okay. Next time I'll know. I'll be sure to invite you. I'll check comments here after this turn's over. We're almost done with this turn. Todd's just taking a long time. I'm stalling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man. All right. Oops. Moving this last stack. 1, 2.
Yep.
3, 4, 5. Pick up my dead guys. 6. Pick up my sniper. Is that everybody? I think we're done. Move off. Delete admin. Oh boy. It's gonna be some dead British on this turn. Turn track. Roll for initiative.
Balls. Oh, there we go. Woohoo!
Dead British. 3 more turns left. I'm gonna save again just because I'm paranoid. Oh, I should take a picture too.
Take a picture.
Take a picture lasts longer. So that's end of turn. What again? And turn. So we have 3 turns left. So that's 6, 7, 8. So it's into turn 5. Sorry, just naming my file. And save that. We did night. What was the other thing I was going to do? Oh yeah, save the game.
I've got some rallying I got to do before anything.
I think I don't die. No, I don't.
No, I've killed every. Well, yeah, I've either killed it or.
All right.
Out with the leader. All right, we'll do my guy with the medic first. The 5, no leadership modifier, but doesn't a wheat field give me?
Nope. No terrain modifier.
Damn it! All right, so I need a 5.
You bring him to life? Go.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. All right, then over with the my wounded hero. I've got 2 guys. Both are at 5. First one, second one, of course. What the hell?
Okay.
Poopiness.
Poopy head.
Actually, Devin, when you roll for the medic, you roll under the medic morale.
Oh.
Still wouldn't have made any difference, but yeah, you're right.
You missed it. Yeah.
Yep, I
you
remember
missed it
reading
anyway.
that.
But,
yeah, I remember reading that now. You are correct.
Stefan, thanks for coming on, man. So, hey, everybody. Stefan's joined us because it was driving him crazy watching us play. So, we appreciate the we appreciate that. So Stefan is a player of this game, and he's on the lock and load stuff on Facebook and stuff. You can check him out there. But he also not every time, but most of the time, many times I've been on, he's on there commenting. So that's awesome. And we're still in the rally phase, correct?
Yes. So you probably want to the Vickers.
Remantle.
Yep.
Okay. Is anyone else? Nope. Okay. Well, do your worst. You just choose what you want to kill. I mean,
yeah. Well, that's the thing. Fortunately, my wounded hero can still shoot.
Yes.
And yeah, I think we'll take the wounded hero.
Fire him.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's going to be 1 plus another 2 for point blank, so grand total of +3, correct?
Yep. And what's Deadeye again? That's just
you said it was range.
Yep. Okay.
Double range.
Dang, that's pretty good.
About a worthless skill. Both of us think differently of that skill. All right, so I've got a 3. My attack roll is a 3 for a 6.
Defense. So 4 with damage check
plus 2, 4, 5, 6.
So
there. Yep. That's poopy. Over to you. Good night.
Night. Sorry, everybody. Let's see. Who do I want to die last? Or who do I want to die least or something? That's an interesting site dilemma. Wow. 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 I want to do something with him. Well, I think you know what? I think I'll pass.
Really? Huh. All right. Well, my guys in F1 are going to fire at your guys in C8 then.
Okay, fine.
So it's going to be 3. And no modifiers to me, no defense for you. So I got a 7.
Down check a 3. 7 till they break. Shake.
Yep. Shake.
Took a chance. Failed.
Yep.
All right.
It was a calculated risk, and boy, are we bad at math. So over to you.
Stefan, can these broken guys move here to here? I think they could. Because they're moving away from known enemies.
Well, they're moving parallel to. I don't know if that's...
That's true. 1, 2. Yeah, maybe not.
I think the rules say they have to move away from enemy units. Although technically they're moving away from the guy, my wounded hero.
Well, they're moving away from this guy too, but then, yeah, I mean, they don't.
They cannot get closer. They can travel parallel if you want.
Okay, well there you go then.
Okay, so they moved there. I'm going to put moved on them here. Okay. Maybe I'm not so good on defense.
I don't know. You were popping my T-34s like they were nothing last time. And I was hitting you, but you were hull down, so. Let's see, what do I want to do? I think... I think we're going to take the shaking guy and move him at F2. Actually, we're going to low crawl him into F2.
You can't.
Actually, I can't. Damn it. All right.
I don't. I'm not going to fire in there.
Moved. Procedurally. Let's do it correctly.
Yep. Yeah. Right.
So, over to you.
One, two. You want to do anything when they're in that back hex with your deadly stack or anything in there? I moved quickly.
I know. No, I'm not going to outfire on him.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Chat's what you're thinking.
Yep.
Midnight my time, so we've been playing now for 2 hours.
Yep, a little over 2 hours.
A little over 2. Al, Red Sox fan, enjoying Todd and Devin, cracking me up, LOL. Busy Patrol, Todd and Devin hamming it up. Oh, the original Grognard responded. It is Stefan on here. He's being very quiet because I think we've actually done rules correctly.
Well, we haven't done much since he hopped on.
No, that's true.
And I don't want to do any kibitzing or giving any strategy in, so I'm just keeping to myself until you make some rules blunder.
Right. Oh, that's funny. I was watching some guys playing last night, Stefan, and it was not that I know the rules as well, but we always are making mistakes. But it's like, you want to say something, but you don't, and so you kind of wait till it's done. You're like, oh, you could have. If they, it depends if they ask and stuff. But I'm certainly open to moves you would have made after we make them and stuff to kind of like, I might have done that, like you were doing on the chat. It's nice. Yeah. It helps us learn, like that whole stinking.
Well, I'm under the impression you're doing quite good on defense in that scenario, because 2 times I played the German one really easy. But you actually brought Captain McLeod into the action quite fast, so that's good for you.
Well, yeah, that was something I was thinking about, and Devin, we're waiting for you, right?
Yeah.
So that was one thing I thought about when I was driving home. I was like, especially after you played the scenario, as the German, would you want to kind of? Well, no, I don't think that would help either. You don't want to stall out seeing that thing, I don't know. If you stall it so you see it later in the turns, so there's less time for him to move, but I don't know, maybe that's kind of dumb. But what was the other thing I was thinking of?
Well, the German can keep a rear guard against those reinforcements to hold them to the back.
So what do you think of that, Stefan, as a player of this game? I mean, it's an event that's kind of cool, and it surprised me too, but it didn't. But surprises everybody once, but then it kind of really changes the whole dynamic of the scenario.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was designed for that impact. Like, okay, if you want to replay the scenario again, well, now Devin would have kept a couple of units back there to op fire on me.
Well, yes. He knows now. Devin was all right, thinking that probably this event would bring reinforcement on your side because you had so few units.
Right.
And yes, he could leave some units back to, fire at you when you came in. But, I mean, you can come into any X's on the eastern side. So it's kind of hard for him to, block every way of entry. And he needs all these units to attack the objective.
Well, knowing that now, if I were to replay the scenario with the same defense that he had set up, I'd have just pushed everything down my left. I could easily have gotten to like B1, C1, D1, that line right there, and just overwhelm that side before I even got close to spotting D5. I mean, hell, I could have even pushed into B3.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, knowing that now, so it's.
Yeah, you could. That's what I was talking about. You could delay it, like I don't know,
You
down
could really delay it. Yeah,
down to turn 5 or 6.
You mean you would enter on the northeast corner of the map?
Yes.
No. On board 16. Yeah, I would have kept more of my forces on the eastern side, and because you've got the down on board 16,
like over here.
You've got the hedgerow, or not hedgerow, the wall, or the hedge in B2, C2, and then the building in D2. I mean, moving through those hedges over there and pushing slowly on to D5. I mean, I could have, I could have pushed back the arrival of his units until, basically 1 or 2 turns until the end of the game, and just, rush that victory hex at the very end. So, it does change the dynamic of the scenario.
Yes.
Knowing
but you would have to press that open field in between, let's say C5 on map. What's the number of that map? Oh, the note arrow is on it. On map 16, between map 16 and then map 14, there's quite a huge open field.
With Todd's setup, he only had 1 squad over there.
Yeah, he would have overwhelmed me.
I would have, I'd have just been able to overwhelm him.
Well, if Devin has put all these units on it's actually the northeastern corner, then you could move your units that you set up on. Todd could move his unit that he set up a little bit further away, bring them back into the fray, and put a sniper there.
Well, yeah, but I still would have had more troops on that side, and would have had a better chance of overwhelming them before having to worry about his reinforcements coming to my butt. So, anyway, my impulse, I need to figure out, I need to do something. Fine. We're going to take the guys in D3, low crawl them to D4. There.
Fine. Are you happy with that?
Yes, I'm happy with that. All right, over to you.
Low crawled. So they low crawled behind a hedge. That's blocking. So I still have to roll a 2 to see him.
Yep.
Nope. You don't have to roll anything. He's in the open.
All right. So we were getting that wrong before then, because I wondered about that. But so hedges don't, even though they're blocking, you're saying it's the terrain in the hex that has to be blocked.
They are blocking when the unit is at least 1 hex away from the hedge.
Oh, shoot. You want to change your move, Devin?
That's why I was wondering why McLeod was not shooting the deadly stack, or the deadly stack was not shooting McLeod.
No.
Yes, there's 2 degrading hexes between them, but still they're seeing each other because they're adjacent to the edges, and they're in open terrain, so they're seeing each other.
Well, McLeod did not shoot him because I have 2 degrading hexes in between them.
Yep. Well, you might hold your fire then in that situation. But 2 degrading hexes does not block line of sight.
Oh, crap. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. You need a 3rd one to block line of sight.
Ah, jeez. All right.
That doesn't make any sense about the hedges, but oh well.
So, yeah, you can change your...
I guess I'm thinking more ATS, ASL.
Bocage would do this. Bocage, you need to spot units that are adjacent to Bocage. Even if the X behind the Bocage is open, it's still considered as blocking terrain because of the Bocage. But the edges and the wall, they don't confer any blocking or degrading status to the X behind it.
Well, the good thing, Devin, you move there, McLeod can't shoot him. But the bad thing, Devin, you move there, my Vickers can shoot him. So,
well, yeah, I'm gonna change that. He'll shoot instead. He'll shoot at McLeod then.
Then, McLeod, that's fine.
Okay.
Because you do understand, both of you understand that right now the deadly stack does not see Lord Ohms, or Lord Ohms does not see the deadly stack because of the edge. Okay, fine.
Yep. All right, shoot away.
All right, so I'm not going to fire the one squad. So it's going to be the one squad in the MG, so that's 3. The one squad for his half firepower, so 3.5. Sergeant Bauman, 4.5. Deadly, 5.5, rounded up to 6, and one of the guys is not shooting. And it's going to be -2 for the degrading.
Yep.
So I'm looking at a 4, and Todd is not looking at anything for his defense, correct?
Well, actually, and you get a +1 against the unit that just moved into the X because they're marked move.
Oh, yeah, because they are marked with movement.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so what did I say? 4?
Yep.
4 + 2 is 6, 7 against the moving guy.
Was 7?
6.
6. So I need to roll my defense.
But it is +1 against the moving guys, so that is 7. So that gives this. So I do affect the shaken guy though, correct?
Yep.
All right. So let's roll that at a 1, 2, nothing.
I'll take it.
Possible hero.
Oh, possible hero. Yep.
Getting
Hero.
1.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, Chapman. Sorry, my British watchers. Sorry. Skills. So, Stefan, if we pull a shit that's for a leader only,
You redraw.
you redraw. Okay.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, everybody. There we go. Preempt. Leader or hero. Okay, so let's move it over there and then I'll read what it is. Preempt. Single use, so of course. After the opponent has declared which units are going to conduct their impulse, but before the impulse is conducted, the leader and all units in his tower, that's the leader. If a hero possesses the skill, only the hero conduct a preempt impulse. So basically, the hero can conduct an impulse. So I'm interrupting. All units must be eligible to conduct an impulse, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And I assume that they are going to conduct their impulse, but before the impulse is conducted. Okay, that's cool. But it's only him, so. So, Devin, not everyone fired in that stack.
Yeah, I've got one guy that didn't.
So, one of the squad. There you go. I make fake machine gun sounds at this game. Well, I guess for fun, I will. All right, what does the M mean on the melee guy? The upper score, the
M superscript.
Yep.
Gives you +1 per unit in melee.
So
each unit get a +1 on his inherent firepower.
So he'd be a 3. He'd be a 3 to 1, but the hero gets to move 1 to the right on his attack, correct?
Yeah. So he would defend at 1 to 3, shifted
2
to 1 to 2.
Well, knowing how this game's going, let's do it. Melee! 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 All right. I need a 5 or more. And Devin, you need a 10 or more. Nope. Nope.
Almost.
So we're still in melee.
So what happens to the shaking guys in melee?
They stay there because they're still a melee eligible unit defending them.
Awesome.
And
I'm guessing they can't rally when they're in.
I think they can. Let me check.
Some can, like SS can. I would assume. Well, heroes don't break or shake, so yeah.
If I remember well, they can rally in the next rally phase.
Because the hero's in there with them?
Yep. Would be the same if there was a leader. If there's a unit that can rally others, even if they are in melee, I think they can't rally. Let me just check. I think this was changed from edition 3rd of the rules up to.
All right, Devin, you're up.
I'm checking.
Yep.
Anyway.
Because that won't matter until the next turn. So
Yeah,
exactly.
at least until the initiative. I pass.
you'll pass, will you?
Yep.
Well, now that I know Captain McLeod can fire on that. Okay, so if I were to fire, I'd fire at 1, 2, and then with the leader would be 3 minus 2, so it'd be firing at 1 at that lovely stack of yours. I would not be firing the hero.
Yeah, find it. Eligible shaken units locked in melee can attempt to rally.
Great.
Okie dokie then.
So I'm firing with a firepower of 1, 3. It's a 4. Devin rolls a 3, so it's a damage check of 1.
Yep.
The leader first. Me, I roll. So can I even do it? Can I even break him?
Well, you're at 1. I'm a morale 6 on the leader.
So he won't. So following.
Well, yeah, you can if you roll a 6.
So 5, he's fine.
Yep, and then the 3 squads top to bottom.
Yep. So 1.
6 shaken.
Nope, the leader's there. He's fine.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
So I can only break you on a 6. So boom, boom. Oh, okay.
Of course, the guy with the friggin' machine gun.
That's good. So but not the guy that hadn't fired. So.
I'm gonna pass.
Was it intentional for you, Todd, not to use the hero in the attack?
Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping to do the shake and take.
Well, I guess I'll fire the hero. But that'll be 1. It'll be -1. Can you fire with that?
Yes, you can.
Well, I might as well. -1. 1. So you're fine.
2.
Okay, Devin.
All right. Guys in K3, Lieutenant Koch, I'm going to go to J3 for 2. I2 for 4. And H3 for 6.
All right.
Over to you.
Oh, dang it. So I was going to see if I could hit that target in the building there, that shaken squad that moved with my Vickers. But it appeared, oh my gosh. It's like barely touching that wall, I think. Go ahead and look at it, Devin. So an F2.
Yeah, it's just barely clipping that wall.
So it doesn't have any.
Doesn't matter. I mean, you can see the X beyond the wall.
Okay, so Stefan, there's some question about that axis there.
Yep.
So let's turn off line of sight, and so let's just demo here for a second. All right, so I brought my sniper in.
Mm-hmm.
Forget he's a sniper. So right now they can see each other, and they can fire, and they get the there's no benefit of the wall, but he'd get the building cover, whatever. Okay, so the way I've had other people play it and with me, and actually I don't know if this is going to work here. It's maybe in a weird place here. Just a second. Yeah. All right, so forget this hedges here. If I'm in the victory hex, can they fire at each other? Forget the hedge.
Nope, they can't, because the wall has to connect both the fire and the target X.
Okay.
So the only time you can fire along a wall would be by having your other unit in E3.
Okay. But is Lord, what's his name? Lord Holmes. Can he see that guy in that building?
Yeah, I would say, because he's crossing a wall and the X just behind the wall is visible.
So even though he might touch the wall, you're still saying you can see him. But if you're going straight down the hex, you're saying you can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's interesting. So, Devin, this is kind of a weird thing. So do you understand what he's saying?
Yes.
So it's a kind of weird thing. So they changed it so you can shoot in between buildings now. You could always shoot in between buildings, I guess, right?
You can always shoot between buildings. In the past, there was no modifier when you were shooting in between buildings, and at some point, Jeff didn't want people to think they could bypass in between two buildings. So he said, if you shoot exactly along the X side between two buildings, and you can't, your line of sight is blocked. But if you go into an angle, your line of sight is not blocked. And a lot of people said that was not, logical. So he finally, in the fifth version of the rule, he just decided that any line of sight trace in between two buildings at any angle would be would suffer some modifier. I can't remember them. I think they're -2. Yeah.
Okay, well, so then that's an interesting thing, because again, I thought I read that -2 was only if you went down the hex spine, which I thought was weird.
No, there's another paragraph, probably 1 or 2 paragraphs away from the one you read, that says in any angle anyway, you have to apply them.
Okay, all right. So the only way that a hedge or wall blocks it is if it goes down the spine at this angle.
Yeah, just a minute. We just here, tell me. Sorry, my office is my man cave. Sorry, is just beside my daughter's bedroom, and it's 1:30 in the morning right now. So.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I need to make less noise.
Oh yeah, quiet. All right, so you're saying I could shoot that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because basically it's as if he was behind the wall.
Okay.
And you're not shooting along exactly the X. I think you call that X spine in English.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're not shooting exactly along the X spine. You're shooting behind the wall.
I gotcha. And so you passed, right, Devin?
Yep.
The only thing you have left to move is your medic, or that 144. It's on 6-4. What benefit is it for me to fire at that guy?
Well, it's not like I can rally him.
Not right now, you can't. Yeah, I guess I'll pass. Sorry, you can't vote. We don't have the timer.
All right, my 164 will fire at your stack, your Captain McLeod stack.
Okay. That'll be the one that takes them all out.
Yeah, I'm hoping. So it's -1 like yours was. So come on, give me a good dice roll. No, not really. Come on, roll a 1. Roll a 1. Nope, nothing. All right. Your impulse.
Okay, I'm good. Pass.
I think I'm going to pass as well.
All right. Movement markers off. Admin off. That melee stays. Turn track. All right. Roll for the initiative.
You got it.
So this is the beginning. This is turn 7. Okay. I'll take a picture after turn 7.
All right. Well, I got some rallies to make. The medic, the guy with the medic.
Got him.
Good.
Trying to get that machine gun.
That's too far out of the game to do anything any good at this point. And my 2 shaken guys in the melee, top one, bottom
one. Here you go.
I got one of them back.
Well, the more important one. So do you use the hero's morale?
Nope.
Oh, really?
You use the unit morale.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, interesting. So now, what's that melee at? 2 to... Now I'm back to that 2 to 3. Whoa, no. I'm back with the
3
shift.
to 3. That would be 3 against 3.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, because of my thing.
And my hero gives me a +1 column shift.
Yeah.
3 to 2. So you have to roll a 7 or more. I have to roll an 8 or more. All right. It's been nice knowing you. All right. Okay, so what else? Any other rallies?
No, I think that's... Oh, nope, you've got a rally.
You've got a rally, too.
Yep. So I'll go ahead and do my other one with the deadly stack. So I need a 5/6 with the leader. Nope.
And then I've got my guy over here. McLeod stack. So how about 2 dice? Nope. Okay. And that guy can't. And I'm going to go to the little boys' room again. I've been drinking a lot of water. You and Stefan can talk. Right back.
Yep. Actually, I'm going to run to the head as well. I will be right back. I'll let Stefan entertain everybody.
Or you can just hum a tune.
All right, I'm back. And evidently Todd is not.
Nope, not back yet.
Not back yet.
You've reached the voicemail of Todd Reed if you need to. Okay, so I go first.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and concede it. I do not have the strength to be able to knock your guys out of the building hex down there, and your preempt stack can just lurk down by A3, and I'm not going to be able to get to him in 2 turns to be able to stop him from interfering in being a good order stack within 3 hexes of D6. I just don't have the strength to do it.
Okay. I don't know. Understand. All right. Well.
So, but yeah, that line of sight definitely, or the event definitely won the game for you. Had I known that that was there and the reinforcements I would have totally changed my attack plan and would not have even gotten within line of sight of that thing until 2 or 3 turns before the end of the game.
Yeah, that's interesting. I may have to try that sometime. Let's. I'm going to roll for this melee.
Oh, okay.
So I got it, and you got it. We're all dead.
We're all dead.
Dead. Womp womp.
Wah, wah.
I'm kind of sad.
Alrighty, but that, yeah, really. But that was fun and that was cool.
Well, thanks for playing. So, what do you?
Oh, thank you.
What do you think? I know you're an ATS dude, so.
Well, I mean, like I said, I've played the system before. I mean, I know it. My problem is I'm overthinking. It's like, where's my bypass? Where's this? Where's that? And again, both of us were overthinking the hedges. Neither one of us were getting the hedges right. So it's definitely a much easier system, a lot quicker once you get into it. Again, probably just as many nuances as ATS has in it. But yeah, it's a fun game. I'll play it again.
Yeah, so I'm going to check something real quick here. So yeah, when you moved your killer stack into that HK7, I think that's where they were, right? Or yeah, earlier in the game. I think they were K.
Yeah,
I could
have. Yeah, K7.
I could have fired on them.
Well, just with your Vickers.
Well, you sure?
Yeah, you could have.
At a 3, I rolled a 6. That's a 9.
You could have rolled a 1 then, though.
I rolled a 6. It counts. It's good. We'll go back. I win. I'm not sure I'm going to accept your conceding. I can accept maybe you just maybe that's fine. But I do want to ask a question here. Look at this little block here. I got to find the numbers here because I can't really circle. I wish I could circle. E7, F8, E8, that little dangle thing there, that looks like an appendix. Hanging off a... No one else thinks that? Okay.
E7.
A little hedge thing that's in between E7, F8, and E8. That's it. Look up an appendix. That's exactly what that thing looks like. That's an appendix.
I'll take your word for it.
Everyone's like, what? Come on. So Devin, what do you like and dislike about the system?
Well, I've never been a fan of the combat system of the rolling. I'm old school. I'm more traditional. Give me a standard chart that I roll against, not saving throws and pluses and minuses and stuff like that. But it's not that bad in this system. So really, that's the only complaint I would have about the system is I'm not a real fan of how the combat works.
Right. So, Stefan, can you tell us a little about how long you've been playing?
Oh, since the first edition of the Forgotten Heroes. That's back 10 to 12 years, something like that.
Oh, wow.
When it was produced by Shrapnel Games.
What?
Shrapnel? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy. It came with a CD inside, so you can go on Vassal with it. I don't know why they put it on the CD. And yeah, it was produced by what was it? Shrapnel or Matrix?
Matrix.
It was Matrix.
Yeah.
Okay, that yeah, okay. I thought maybe another company had been involved. Well, yeah, because Matrix did computer games, right? So
yeah. So I bought the first edition of Forgotten Heroes that is now Heroes of the Map. And I've bought every edition since then. I have put a lot of money into
we appreciate you keeping them in business. What is this the only tactical squad level system you play?
Right now, yes. I do have Conflict of Heroes. I've played quite a few times. I find it a little bit fiddly because you move one hex and then your opponent move one hex and then you move another hex. I mean, and by mean moving one hex, I mean you move your stack one hex, and then you count. Okay, there's still 5 action point left, and then your opponent move his stack one hex, and then you go back to your original stack and move it one hex more, so you get down to 4 movement points. You have a lot of track to keep. All those action points you expand as it's too grand. How would you say that in English? Granular? Yeah, granular, exactly. It's a bit too granular.
I don't remember.
The country are so nice. They're so beautiful. The maps are gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, their maps are incredible.
Yeah, and I want to try to play it again. And I've seen some people playing it really great. They build fire group, then they move their stacking group. I haven't done that, so it might remove some of my impression that is more for an accountant game than a tactical one. Yeah, that was the feeling I was left. I mean, you move the little marker one spot because you're now down from 5 action point to 4 action point. And I've heard the solo system is quite good, made by John Butterfield.
Yeah,
and it kind of removed that granularity impression. So I need to play it solo. And the other tactical system I'll probably try is the one from Victis. It's called En Point Toujours.
Whoa.
Victis is a French magazine, French game magazine, and they produced that tactical system En Point Toujours, where there's some how you would call that. You need to keep your guys together with your leader. I mean, you cannot change one squad that would run and go with another leader. They are kind of attached. There's a chain of command. And so if you attack with 3 leaders, that's because you have 3 platoons, and squad from one platoon cannot go with another platoon. While in lock and load, I mean, you can bring your guy all over the place. I think there's a command range in En Point Toujours, which kind of force you to not too far from your leader. Wow. I haven't played this one.
Yeah, I've not heard of that one. Boy, I had another question for you. Al, Red Sox fan. So later on, we got 6 people still watching our pontification here. Again, thank you all for watching. Al, Red Sox fan, asks, he goes, is this your favorite military game? For me, I would say it's top. It's one of the tops because I'm really enjoying it right now, and I've invested in all the modules. That doesn't mean it has to be my favorite game, but it is right now one of my favorite systems because I can play it quickly. Devin and I were able to play this, and it's been 2.5 hours, but it goes pretty fast. We could have played faster if we were more adept at it, but so that's how I'd answer that. Stefan, would you say this is your favorite military game, or do you have another one that would you say is?
Well, it's my favorite tactical game, and probably one of my most favorite war games. But definitely on the tactical scale, that's the one I prefer. Kind of like the narrative build. When you get that hero and that hex that change everything, or you move, one squad and you're real lucky and you can get into the X and then you kill everybody into melee.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have given it up in place of Devin. You never know what's going to happen.
Well, you don't. That's for
but
sure.
That's fine. It's almost 2 in the morning, so I need to go to bed now.
Yep. Stefan, thanks for coming on and helping us out. And
definitely. Thank you.
It was awesome.
That's fine. Just let me know. Yeah, just let me know next time in advance, and I'll get there and just interfere with helping you with the rules.
Well, maybe we'll have to play a game. Maybe you'd be up for. Well, I mean, you'd destroy us or destroy me, but it should still be fun for the crowd to see.
No, I I've been beaten by newbie on the first game. It's sometimes the dice are not just for you, or they do. There's some games that are really dependent on when the event comes in, or if you get a hero at the right time, or if you survive a melee. So, it's some scenario on balance, but doesn't mean they are unwinnable.
Sure.
Because of that chaos.
Yeah.
That is in the game. The post die roll mechanic in combat does bring a lot of chaos.
I do want to say something real quick.
I mean, even with
before you get off, I just want to say one thing about these scenarios. Now, this isn't a Mark Walker design. This is Dale Holmstrom, but the scenarios in the original modules, they're very well designed. Like maybe a lot of them come down to the wire. Like
you mean Heroes of Normandy?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, they're well designed. Well, most of the time the attacker is on time pressure. And that's in that particular scenario you just played, not really, because you have 8 turns and not that much ground to cover. But in most scenarios, the attacker will be on time pressure, and oftentimes, you'll try to bring all your troops toward your objective and make that one last mad dash on the last turn. So I don't know if it's the scenario design or the way we were playing it.
Well, that's true. And I do solo a lot of them, and that really changes things too.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, Stefan, we'll let you go. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Your time.
Thank you.
Our time. So, thanks a lot.
Yeah. Good night.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Have a good evening.
Real quick, Devin, what was I going to tell you? Yeah, I'd say this is one way this is different than ASL and ATS. This one really gets you into the action. Maybe not this scenario, but many of the scenarios that I've played, they get you into the action real quick.
Well, a lot of the newer, I would probably say since the late 90s, ASL scenarios were designed. They started designing them tournament level, which could be done in 2 or 3 hours, and you get into the action real quick. And the boards are half board, one board. The original squad leader, it's just totally insane with how you could go 2 or 3 turns before you even get in contact with each other. That was the game design. I mean, you look at Panzer leader scenarios, Panzer Blitz scenarios, they're just too big and too massive that you have 1 or 2 turns of maneuver before you get into the meat of the battle. ASL, most of the ASL scenarios now are pretty much you're in the thick of it right from the get-go. ATS, ups and downs. Some of them are maneuver, some of them are get right into the action. It all depends on who designed them. So
that is true. I did notice, this is like totally irrelevant. While you were talking, I could see myself in your fish tank.
Yeah, it's there's a reflection back there in my fishy tank, and and looks like my catfish is actually sticking his head out a little bit. Let's see if we can take a look over. Yep, he's sticking his head out of the tank. He's kind of poking his head out.
I can see myself. Oh, I can't talk. Well, just real quick, since this is a different channel, and Al, Devin, and I had a really lengthy 2-hour discussion. If you want to see it, Al Red Sox fan channel, Al's chat last Saturday, was it? No,
last Saturday,
last Friday, because I had an event last Saturday.
No, it was last Saturday.
What?
We didn't do a chat on Friday. We did it on Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah, you came in late in the evening. It was probably after your event.
Sheesh. Anyway, so we came on and we talked about favorite war games and kind of war games. But since this is a different channel, just real quick. So, Devin, this would be one of my tops. What would be your top 2 war games that you really enjoy playing a lot in right now?
Oh, I have 5 that I kind of depending on my mood and the time of day, they'll change. But for the most part, the Fleet series for Victory Games, ATS, ASL. I put both of those together because they're virtually identical, anyways. Gunslinger from Avalon Hill, Upfront from Avalon Hill, and what's the 5th one that I usually can't remember? The 5th one that fluctuates quite often. Right now, I'm really enjoying the Second World War at Sea from Avalanche Press. It's really plays a lot quicker than I thought it would. And I've just done the tactical. I haven't tried the operational yet, but I will be jumping into the operational here soon. But yeah, so I would say the Second World War at Sea is kind of definitely moving up in the top 5.
Yeah, I believe in an organic top 5: movies, music, games. But you're always gonna have that bottom ones are gonna change out. So you said Gunslinger, Second World War at Sea, ATS, ATSL, kind of the same. What were the other two?
The Fleet series from Victory Games: 6th Fleet, 7th Fleet, 5th Fleet, 3rd Fleet.
Okay.
There's another fleet in there, and Upfront from Avalon Hill.
Oh, Upfront, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But you don't own Gunslinger anymore.
No, I owned it at one point, but it was one of the multitude of games I lost after I got out of the service, and I kicked myself in the ass because even if I wanted to replace, and I do want to replace it at some point, I mean, even a punched used player's copy, you're looking at $100, $130. An unpunched copy, you're looking close to 200. So I doubt I will ever be able to reacquire that. I mean, that's kind of what I'm at, kind of the stage of the game I'm at now, is I'm trying to reacquire a lot of the stuff I lost, which doesn't leave a lot of room for picking up new stuff, which is kind of funny because a lot of the new stuff costs just as much as the old stuff. It's like, taking a look at Second World War at Sea, it's like I'd like to pick up some of the stuff, but $80, $90 for right off the shelf.
Yikes.
So
don't they have a club you can join or something?
Yeah, but I'm not going to join it. It really doesn't give you that much. Avalanche Press doesn't have great customer service to begin with, and even if you're part of the Gold Club, the customer service is still crap. So, and I have so little extra free cash to begin with. It's just not worth it. So.
Yeah, so everybody watching, Devin is playing, remember the original Grognard, is playing Second World War at Sea right now at Avalanche Press, even though he's not happy with the customer service, but the game's fun. So,
oh yeah, the game is quite. Of course, I'm still in that honeymoon phase, so give me a month or so, and we'll see if I'm still as enamored with it.
Do you own the Fleet series?
I own one of the Fleet games. I own 6th Fleet, and I've got the rules for 5th Fleet. But honestly, not much changes between. There was huge changes between 6th and 5th Fleet. They moved from a D6 system to a D10 system for combat, which was kind of huge, and they changed a few other things. But after that, they just added more rules onto it rather than changing the system too much. So pretty much, you know how to play one of the systems, you know how to play all the games in the system. So,
have you done videos on those?
I did a 6th Fleet video way back when I first started the channel. I mean, I think it was like probably the 2nd or 3rd game I ever did for the channel. So yeah, you kind of got to reach deep back into the archives to be able to find it. But yeah, I did a full scenario playthrough for 6th Fleet.
I think Ty likes that game. More games from the front. So if you
I think well, a lot of people like the Fleet series. It's
right. A lot of people do. Is this like super detailed?
Not sort of. Yeah, it's hard to say what is super detailed. Is it ASL level? No. Is it ATS level? No, not quite. But it can get pretty detailed. But the mechanics for the different types of combat, surface to surface, air to surface, surface to air, are pretty much the same. Even sub warfare. The mechanics for the different combat systems are so similar that once you understand how combat works, you know how combat works for all interactions. It's where the detail comes in. It's like, all right, this is a cruise missile. It's got pop up, pop down capabilities. What effect does that have when you're firing it at a fleet? Or when you're getting into submarine warfare, it's like, all right, is the submarine above the thermal layer or below the thermal layer? Is there even a thermal layer that it can go below? It's meaty enough to have plenty of detail, but like I said, it's not ASL level. I think I would put it about a 7 or an 8 on a scale of 1 to 10 on the old Avalon Hill scale. So
pretty high up there.
Yeah, it is. It is.
What would
But
you put ATS?
ATS 7 or 8. I mean, the original squad leader was an 8. I think it was either a 7 or an 8. And ATS isn't much more difficult than the original squad leader. So
Is Fleet Series tactical?
it's a ship to ship. Well, counters are one ship is one ship. A counter of aircraft is a squadron, and then the infantry is kind of abstract. You have strength points for infantry, but they don't really say how much those strength points are. They're just strength points. So
you're using infantry for what, like landing on islands?
Naval invasions and stuff like that. Yeah, in the big campaign game, you sometimes don't have to worry about it in a lot of the scenarios, but each hex is 60 kilometers. So, you can get the entire med on a 21 by 32 map, maybe a little bit bigger. I can fit it on my table, so it's not that big of a map. So you do a full campaign, and Mediterranean's a small place anyways. You're going to be landing, you're going to be doing naval invasions all over the place. So the rules are there for naval invasions, and like I said, it's like they don't say how much a strength point is. It's just like, all right, this troop transport has 3 strength points, and it's the land combat is kind of abstract. It's not very difficult at all. But the detail comes in the naval warfare and the interaction with air to air and surface to air and stuff like that.
So is that like 80s naval?
Yeah, 1985. That's what. The funny thing is, the pretty much the only reason I picked up 6th Fleet back in the day, I was down at the hobby store and I picked it up right after I'd gotten to the fleet when I was in the Navy, and I looked on the back of the box and there was the ship that I was currently stationed on as one of the counters. Like, all right, I got to get it.
That's awesome, man.
We sank that ship a lot.
And laughed.
Of course we did.
No minds. What? Sorry, Devin. I probably keep.
Oh no, that's fine.
You got me curious. Now I got the old shiny going. Oh boy, that's something I need to spend my money on. So I got to tell you, like in the 80s, the only board games I had involved with was the Panzer Leader that my dad had, and then Panzer Leader, yeah, and that's it really. So, but I would kind of I love maps and I love Navy at the time, naval stuff at the time. So World War II naval, but just kind of that whole 80s vibe of, like kind of like the stuff of World at War's covering now. And
Cold War gone hot.
And it just was interesting. So I kind of always imagined, like, what would it take to make a game? Oh, and Harpoon always would come up on my radar. But I was like, no way getting into that because that was like super detailed, right? I think that's like, each ship, each it's kind of like anyway. So I didn't ever get that. So I guess fleets below that. Is Compass coming out with a new fleet or someone redoing one?
Yeah, Compass is supposedly revamping. It's either Compass or Decision, one of the two. I think you're right. I think it was Compass. I think Compass is revamping it and re-releasing it. However, I'm not holding my breath because I've seen a lot of the remakes that both Compass and Decision have done, and they haven't done a real good job of remaining true to the original source material. There was one that Decision did here not too long ago that was a remake from an SPI game, and it evidently people just hate it. They just did not do a good job at I kind of have a little bit more faith in Compass games than I do Decision games. I mean, I haven't heard a lot of good stuff out of Decision games. I've got a couple of their smaller games, their folio games that are like 4 pages long in rules. So, how bad can you mess up a game? Some of their Napoleonic and Civil War stuff. But their bigger games, there's just nothing that Decision has done that's kind of draws me to it. Which is kind of odd because their magazine games, or some of the magazine games, seem to be a little bit better than their box games. So, but yeah, Compass Games is supposed to be re-releasing the Fleet series in some variation, but I don't know. I'm not holding my breath. Let's just put it that way. Now, Compass Games has come out with some other good Third World War, Cold War gone hot type stuff. They have they've done a couple, 2 or 3 the Sea of Japan, War with China naval type operations, and the names slip my mind right away. But evidently those are supposed to be pretty good. But I can't speak to them because I haven't tried them. So
I know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, the questions are fleeting my mind. The Fleet series. So, oh my gosh, Fleet. So decision games. I just was watching a video on Goss because there's a guy that I follow playing Goss, which I think is like super complex. I think like OCS level, but more.
Well, have you seen their Atlantic Wall, their Normandy invasion one?
I know of it. I think I've seen
it's that's friggin' OCS level right there. It's like 5,000 counters or something silly. It's just an insane, and the map is absolutely huge.
So Devin, those games like that, and kind of like they tease me, but then I think, man, I don't know. I've tried to play OCS a couple times. I still want to play because I've got Sicily for my year of the paratrooper. But I mean, you know, Kev. Kev.
Oh yeah, I watch all of Kev.
Kev sat down with me in person, face to face, and tried to teach me. Man, I just was like, oh boy, I'm not getting it. It's a complex. Complex. It's very intricate and detailed. It's not complex, so it really isn't that complex. It's just lots of moving parts. Have you played it?
No, I tried MMP's TCS system, tactical system, and it was not for me. And so I've just kind of written off all of them. Mostly, I've written off most of MMP's games, the TCS, OCS, SCS, and I know that's heresy and blasphemy. And I don't even play ASL that much anymore. I mean, I get it. There's the niche gamer out there who wants that level of detail. I mean, you take a look at Case Blue. You get Case Blue with the expansion. The map board is 8 feet by 11 feet.
Yeah, I saw someone setting that up recently on Facebook.
And I get it. I've been there. I played Europa. I've done Grognard Osten. I got into a group. It was going on when I started playing with them. It was still going on when I left 6 months later. We had like 12 to 16 guys playing at any one time. We had group commanders and stuff like that. I've done it before. I was 20 at the time. I'm not that young and stupid anymore. I don't want games that big and complex. If it's something that is if it's a lifestyle game, I just don't want to get into it anymore. OCS is a lifestyle game. ASL is a lifestyle game. I want something simple and easy because my brain hurts too much when I think it anymore. So, I mean, and more power to the people who play them. I got nothing against them whatsoever. It's just not for me anymore. So,
right. Yeah. So like ASL, I've kind of run across a group of guys that play it. They play it as close to the rules as they can, but they also don't worry about it. Like, we were kind of doing a little bit of that. You don't look up the rule, like, you know what, let's not worry about it.
Just keep the flow of the game going.
Keep going. And I'm like, I talked about this on Al's show. We don't need to repeat it. I want to play it that way, but I just want to get as close to the rules as I can. But so I don't know. I have a hard time with that. I want to do it, but I just something in my black and white mind just wants to. But
Al had a question for us several minutes ago.
Oh yeah, thanks for checking the chat.
Did the Germans ever have a carrier you never hear about? No, they never officially had a carrier. They had a design. It was part of the Z Fleet series, and the operational name of it was supposed to be the Graf Zeppelin, but they never got around to building it. I think part of the Z Fleet, I think they wanted 2 or 3 operational carriers, but they just never got around to building any of the ships of the Z Fleet. So yes, they kind of had the idea. Yes, the design was there. They just never laid down the hull for it. So, and honestly, I don't think it would have done very good, because to have a decent carrier, you need to have decent carrier-based planes to go along with it. Germany had no carrier-based planes, so they would have had to have converted like 109s, 110s. Jesus, I can't even. Germany didn't even have any torpedo planes. I think they had some.
Yeah, I heard you say that to when you were doing your video, Devin, about the Z Fleet. And I'd heard about Z Fleet, but yeah, that was like outmoded thinking at that time to build all those battleships. Like, nope, it's going to be air that does it. They didn't.
Well, yeah, nobody knew that at the time. I mean, it wasn't until, Japan decided to kick over the hornet's nest by attacking Pearl Harbor and basically knocking out all our battleships, forcing us having to rely on carriers. Had we not taken as many losses in our battleships at Pearl Harbor, we would have stuck with the battleship mentality, and that could have changed the entire flow of the war. But since we lost pretty much every carrier or every battleship we had, we only had a handful of them after that, and we had to pull those from California. We were forced to rely on the carriers, and then we realized, carriers are a lot more powerful than we thought. So had we not taken the casualties of Pearl Harbor in our battleships like we did, World War II could have gone very, very different. So,
wow, good question there, Al. Anyway, I don't think we have any other questions there. Oh, big fish on a little tank is coming.
Yeah, he likes seeing my catfish. He likes.
So, Devin, if one were to think about buying one of the fleet games, which one would you say?
Well, honestly, it comes down to what your interest is. If you're really into Cold War gone hot, probably Fifth Fleet, because that covers the North Atlantic. That is Warsaw Pact, Soviet forces. That's the naval battleground. Sixth Fleet is kind of cool because you've got NATO and Warsaw, but Sixth Fleet has also got like the Libyan gunboats and all the Italian Navy, the Spanish Navy, Yugoslav, Hungarian. You've got all of the Mediterranean countries. So it's kind of a hodgepodge of a lot of little stuff. And honestly, Sixth Fleet, the Mediterranean, would have been a sideshow. The main fight would have been the North Atlantic. Seventh Fleet is good for the Pacific. If you're interested in well, that would have been NATO versus full-on NATO versus Warsaw Pact as well. But you'd have the Japanese Self-Defense Maritime Force involved with that, the smaller Navy from the Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, Indochina, even the Chinese fleet. So there's that. I can't recommend the Caribbean. I think that was Third Fleet. Yeah, the Caribbean is all about the, little gunboats and itty-bitty destroyers from Brazil going against, U.S. cruise missile cruisers. So, it's and then there's the other one. I can't remember which one it is. It's in the Indian Ocean, which is kind of okay, but again, it's a sideshow. It's a sideshow war, so you're not getting the top of the line equipment. You're fighting with old, outmoded diesel submarines and not the best carriers, not the best battleships. So if you were to get into the fleet system, it would either be Third Fleet. Okay, Second Fleet is the North Atlantic. Third Fleet is the Indian Ocean.
You can go check it out.
Yep. I actually have a copy of the PDF rules of Second Fleet if you want me to send them to you. And there is a Vassal mod. So.
I like that picture on Third Fleet. That's kind of cool.
It's a Aegis cruiser popping off its missiles. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
So which one was Sixth Fleet was the one you own?
Yeah, Sixth Fleet is the one in the Mediterranean.
I think that sounds cool because I like the whole kind of everything in one.
Yeah, take a look at Sixth Fleet and take a look at the map.
Let's take a look at this important thing. No, not the feeling good times tease, boys. There's a very good copy for $40.
Yeah, Sixth Fleet isn't. They produced a lot of copies of Sixth Fleet. The other games you're going to be paying for.
Yeah, one of them was $100. I don't know which one it was. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's take a look at them. Take a look at the map, boy. I don't know why I'm surfing the web for everybody to watch.
No, that's fine. That's pretty exciting. Hey, ID Jester's here. Welcome.
Oh, yeah, ID Jester. Okay, everybody. ID Jester's a good channel. He does sports and war games, and he does video games too. Devin does video games too.
Every once in a while, yeah.
Well, I don't do video games. I do not do video games. This is one thing I definitely do not do those. Yep, it's a late night chat. We're kind of talking. So ID, we just played a game live. Devin conceded, but I think you were tired.
Oh, I hit my personal morale. I definitely hit my personal morale, but I also don't think it would not have taken much for you to lurk those guys just out of range and keep me from getting to you, thus fulfilling your victory conditions. So.
I might finish off some things, trying to think how we might. So this is an interesting map here. What we're looking up, everybody, ID, since I say everybody. Oh, there's 4 people watching. I think we count as 2 of them. Is we played the game, and now we're just kind of chatting about some games, and I'm trying to really, Devin's not trying to sell me on a game. I'm trying to sell myself on a game.
Well, like I said, I mean, I can. It's not tough to track down the rule books for the fleet games, and there are vessel mods for each one of them. So it's not that hard if you want to kind of peek at it,
test it out,
push some counters around.
Oh, okay. But this map to me is very funny. It's like there's barely any map. It's all charts.
Well, yeah, there is a lot of charts, and there's what it is like down in the lower left-hand corner and the upper right-hand corner are your aerial, because when you send aircraft out, you send them out into regions, and so you've got those there to keep track of your regions, and then you've got the down in the lower right-hand corner is your task force. So instead of having a big old stack of chits on the board, you just task force marker, stick it on the map, and then whatever ships are in the task force, you put it there. And then lots of charts and tables.
Yeah, I might have to check that out. I've been kind of, I told you so, everybody. I was kind of tempted by, because I'm a Second World War guy. I'm a World War II guy, and Devin was playing that game, but I had some of the things that Devin was explaining. I'm like, I don't know if I'm that interested in Second World War at sea. And so I've been playing I've played a miniature game called Naval Thunder. I would say it's probably a 3 or 4 on the complexity scale, but it's a miniatures game. Victory at Sea is another one that's about that scale. So I told Devin in a comment, I was like, you've convinced me I should just go play that Naval Thunder game again. But still, I guess I thought the Fleet series, I guess I understood to be very complicated, but he's saying maybe not as bad.
It's not really that. If you start off with 6 Fleet, I mean, the system gets more complicated as the game gets more complicated as the system goes on, because they try to refine and tweak, and they're basically putting stuff in for the sake of putting stuff in. But once you've got the basic down, it's not much to completely grok the entire system.
Yeah, if you have any of the, if you can share those, if they're shareable.
Yeah. It's Avalon Hill. No one's going to say anything about it because Hasbro don't give a fuck.
There you go.
It's what it comes down to.
So ID Jester was on for a second. He's not feeling quite good. Spent some time in the ER. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Take care. Take a deep breath. I don't know what's going on, but we're with you. Oh boy, Devin, this is one thing I like about gaming. It's just kind of this initial like, oh, so interesting. Yeah, ultimately I usually come to, yeah, I'm good, but it's still fun to think about. I think that's a big part of like ASL and OCS is like, I like the thought of playing it.
The actual playing, not so much.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, like if you were not to hang up right now, I would probably finish off that game. I'd go back there and kind of test out. Whereas ASL, I'd be like, oh, dude.
Well, like I said, with ASL, I don't think you or I both could play that solo very well.
Yeah. I certainly don't want to bash it, so I don't want anybody to. So Google Hangouts. Let me stop sharing my screen. So I'll go do my web surfing later. Maybe I'll do that after we hang up. Go search for Fleet Series games. Download the Vassal module. So let's see what else. I think that's good. So it was fun playing. I appreciate it.
Definitely. Always enjoy playing.
Hopefully you'll want to play it again sometime.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Get some tanks in there. What's interesting is a lot of it comes down to, it's like any game, a lot of rolls. I played Kevin. We played live one time, and I just was rolling hot. So I'd get like 11 damage checks on one roll. I remember some crazy number like that, and just killed a whole stack and stuff. So that's any of these games we play. So
yep.
Anyway, cool. Let's see here. So I think we just got. So I think it's just you, me, and Al on the phone or on the thing, because I think you and I are 2 of the viewers. But we'll call it a night, I think, here. But hey, Al, thank you so much, all, for watching. I don't know when we started this.
8 o'clock my time.
So 8 o'clock your time, 10 o'clock my time. So yeah. in 3.5 hours. So thank you all for who watched. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a good, fun system. Try it out. They have a starter kit module you can buy. It includes NAM and World War II.
I just sent you a link to one of my media fires. It's got the rule set for both 2nd and 7th Fleet in it.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
I mean that in a nice way, everyone who hears me and thinks, Todd, what a rude dude.
No, it's one of those, oh God, not another system.
Tempting.
And like I said, I would start off with 2nd Fleet first.
Oh, okay. I downloaded 7th first. That's funny. So
why
is that again?
You can find the Vassal mods on the Vassal homepage.
And why would you start with 2nd?
Just because it was the 2nd game in the series, so you get that as a base, and then worry about what other stuff 7th Fleet added on to it.
So everybody, it's got 56 total pages, but there's some situational analysis and things. This is 7th
and
Fleet
scenarios. Yeah, I mean overall, I think the rules are it's broken down. There's basic, intermediate, and advanced scenarios.
Yep.
It kind of uses the old programmed instruction method that Avalon Hill was just love to do.
I like that method.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but they did definitely do that a lot. So yeah, 25 pages gets you to the introductory scenarios, and then
it's late there. 220.
Yeah, it is kind of late for him. And then, 5 pages for intermediate rules, and then 37 to, 8 more pages for advanced rules, and then 10 pages of optional rules. So, and like I said, don't be overwhelmed because, like I said, 24 pages for the introductory scenarios. Combat covers 18 to 20, 18 to 24, so 6 of those pages, almost all the combats are exactly the same. It's just they put it out. I mean, they're repeating themselves several times. So like I said, once you've got one of the how combat works for one of them, it's pretty much the same for torpedo combat, surface to surface combat, bombing combat, ASW combat, air to air combat. Once you got the basics down of how one combat works, it's universal for all of them, but they got to go out and print it out, line by line. So, take out another 4 pages of that. It's not that hard of a game.
Yeah, cool. Yep, I got it downloaded. I'll check it out. Sharing that. Cool. Oh, by the way, we did get a thumbs down on this video.
That actually was as soon I saw that as pretty much like within a couple minutes after we started.
Cool.
So
I'm okay with that. I don't get that many.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's like Kev gets one every video. It's like it's the same person every time Kev posts a video. Someone downvotes him.
Huh.
Honestly, I don't even pay attention to my analytics. I don't care about my thumbs up or thumbs down. Comments, I care about comments more than anything else. I care about comments. I try to do everything I can to answer every comment. I get to every one of them because sometimes I just don't have a response for them. But I care more about what people are commenting on than my actual numbers. And yeah, like I said, I just don't even look at my analyticals. So.
Right. Let me go on here and tell everybody good night. Thank you for watching. I started to do that and we got sidetracked again. Thank you for watching. My third goodbye. I feel like the Lord of the Rings kind of fades in and out. Anyway, thanks for all watching. I don't have a cool sign off. Devin, you have something you say all the time. What do you say?
Questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms in the comment section. I'll see everybody next time. See ya!
That's a good one. And do all those comments and questions on Devin's page, not mine. Talk to you later. See y'all.